Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Friday night game of Rime of the Frostmaiden, where Marcus Scott has so graciously volunteered to run us through a few. You did. Don't leave me that look.
What?
You heard me.
Double English.
Uh-huh. So anyway, Marcus has decided he'd run us through a couple, games to, fill in the void for our other games that we're still having scheduling issues with some of the other players. This one is Rime of the Frostmaiden, where we definitely run a homebrew version of the book, or he runs it. We just give him enough chaos that makes it to where it's a homebrew. But before we get into that, as you can see on the screen, in the center of the screen here, we have a map with a giant Titan hype head frozen in ice, apparently. That is a map brought to you by Roll20. Roll20 is the app we use to immerse ourselves in this world, whichever world we end up running, whether it be one I do or one Marcus does. Also, the miniatures on the screen that you see at the bottom left-hand corner, at least 3 of them, we are brought to you through the Hero Forge subscription packet. So if you haven't been to Hero Forge, go check them out. It allows you to create your own custom mini, everywhere from a mini to a giant to an actual statuette. You give it your own pose, your own equipment, weaponry, paint jobs, and I think as of right now, you can actually put another person on the base with you as if they're in one miniature fighting each other, or in the case of Marcus, a half-orc barbarian fighter giving a lizard man a nuggie. How does it work? There's no hair. Anyway, so if you haven't had a chance to check those out, go check those out. Also, our Friday night sponsor, well, actually, our sponsor I like to throw out every time we run a game, is Hero Forge. Not Hero Forge, GUI Cube. It's the other one. GUI Cube is a 5th edition world that is created and also has a lot of feedback from players and DMs alike out there in the community. So if you've not had a chance to check them out, go to GUICube.com. They've got a lot of things that are out. It's all 5th edition based, and it's a world of its own. So if you haven't had a chance, I suggest you go do so. You won't be disappointed. The artwork is great. The storylines, some of it's great. And like I said, it's added to by players and DMs as well. So it's our community, I guess is the best way to put it. Down below we have a link for Extra Life. I say this every time. If you haven't had a chance to click it, click it. If you have before and you can give again, click on it and give again to help out the children of Children's Miracle Network as well as children's hospitals. Every proceed goes directly to them. None of it comes to us. I don't think there's any special offers going right now. Like once before they did a offer for a dice set, which most of us have gotten. Let's see if I can actually show it to you without my screen going all wonky and camouflage. There we go. That's the nice little Extra Life dice set, which I can't recall which one of the players actually swear by it, because apparently it rolls real well.
It does. It does.
Yeah, there you go. Curtis has volunteered. Down below we also have a link for rollhitdie.com that Marcus has been working on. So if you haven't had a chance to click on it, go check it out, see what he's been working on, and if you have any comments to it, go ahead and throw them in the chat so that he can address them. Or we can just laugh at him about it, or whatever. It doesn't really matter. He likes to give the announcements for the bubble, so I'll just go ahead and hand it off to him now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mark Scott. As you mentioned, I'm here to run this group of misfits through a homebrew version of Rime of the Frostmaiden. It's called a homebrew version because we haven't followed the book since first episode. As he mentioned down there at the bottom, underneath chat, you have bubbles that you can actually change the events that occur. By spinning these bubbles, you can give players, DMs, advantage, give them GUI rewards, GUI items, give them DMG items, and if you're really generous, you can give everybody in the group magical items as well, or magical rewards. Sorry, I'm a little slow today, but this is what you get. Paid the ticket already, so. Anyways, what was I saying? Yes. This is a homebrew, so any rule lawyers out there, just be advised.
We follow one rule only.
I make the rules.
Well, as I say, we usually follow the rule of cool, which is the only rule that really matters.
Yeah, that's true. With that all said and done, I noticed I shrank myself in the cameras here. Let me readjust. There we go.
Oh, you weren't
Well, I got my name running across my nose there. Of course, I'm also slapped it over, so. Anyways, as that's all said and done, let's go ahead and jump into our characters. We'll start with Typhoid and go. Actually, no, we'll start with Largol and go around since we are short on Lorena tonight.
Yep, I am, that'd be me. I am Dan Latham, also known as Shout at Degar on Twitter, and I am portraying a Goliath bard / sorcerer named Largol Stoneclaw. Largol has a nice little companion with him named Wampus, who is a Yeti tyke that he rescued from a slaughter of his entire family back towards the beginning of the campaign. I won't point fingers at who was actually slaughtering the family, but...
Just the parents, not the children.
No, that would be the other one. So anyway... But Wampus apparently is now, thanks to random magic items that we have gotten over the course of our encounters. You know, when we all have what we were using, we're like, oh, we got this extra. What are we going to do with it? We're going to give it to the Yeti tyke. Yes, because that makes a lot of sense. So, Wampus is the smartest individual in the entire group because of a magic item he is currently wearing.
It was in episode 2 we found him.
So yes, he is now the smartest individual in the group. He wears a hat that makes him look like a gnome with a goblin mask. Because we acquired a goblin mask from a gnome that was pretending to be a goblin at some point in time, and, well, Wampus liked it, so he kept it. And that's it for Largol Stoneclaw.
Alright, Typhoid.
Hello, my name is Curtis Ross. I am playing a Leonin Way of Mercy monk named Typhoid / werebear, so however you want to put that in there. I do not have a little companion. My companion left as soon as we found him. Had a little will-o-wisp, and he's like, hey, I want revenge. Cool, and then he was gone. Easy as that.
No questions asked about that, huh?
Hey, you know, sometimes things happen like that, you know.
One party had a vision and had a headache, and you're missing your wisp, and you're in
It's
a cave.
strange, you know, it just happens like that. Sometimes it doesn't get brought up.
Yeah. It's interesting how certain things don't get brought up after the fact. Now, mind you, of course, Largol knows nothing about this.
Mm-hmm.
That's me.
Sorry. Okay. Skip on over to Perrin. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
Hey guys, and everybody watching. Lucas Stroud playing Perrin Wandermere, life cleric, healer extraordinaire, religious type, very much into his religious ceremonies and exploring about the gods. He's trying to help people suffering from Aural's hold on this region. Yeah, that's about it.
Who does he worship?
Say it again.
Who does Perrin actually pray to?
Ilmater, cleric of Ilmater.
And then our fourth player tonight, she is currently dealing with Little League. So she'll be...
Little League and probably some jet lag, something like that.
Yeah, so she won't be with us tonight, but catch her next time.
And I have a picture of her miniature on the screen to represent her for the evening, so we don't have an empty space.
Yes. And that brings that to me, who's playing the GM that's going to kill everybody tonight, just because.
Yay.
With that all said and done, who would like to let everybody know what happened last time on Roll Hit Dice?
Not it.
You did it last time, Curtis?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go this time. Mine probably aren't as thorough as yours, but I have some stuff from last time. Last time we started on the trial of preservation, and we were kind of immediately attacked by some giant vultures, pretty strong giant vultures. There was a lone child in the camp whose tribe was slaughtered by an unknown group. We fought and killed the giant vultures, nobody getting too seriously hurt. And afterwards, a Siberian saber-toothed tiger appeared, kind of like checking the area out, but not super aggressive. It ended up being the little boy's guardian, and it was wounded. Perrin used cure wounds to heal the tiger, and we snapped out of the trial of preservation and back into the main room. We explored the rest of the large room downstairs that had like multiple offshoots to the north and the south. We found 4 tablets with inscriptions of Arl's tenants. We found the Codicil of White, which is a book, the Book of Arl. And then we had, I think Lorena was turned into stone and, or ice rather. And Perrin was able to free her of that using magic. Typhoid also went in there, I think, but wasn't affected by it. That was in the southernmost room with the codicil. And we went up north to the door that had the poem of the Frostmaiden, which was read out. We went through the door. There was an earthquake. A berserker axe was found and taken by Largwall. And then we proceeded to leave Grimskull. We watched the awakened walrus escape now that Grimskull was kind of fallen. And we saw a new kind of structure in the distance where there used to only be this glacier. It was now kind of revealed, and we started heading towards that place. I believe that's it. That's all that I got.
And now we're here in this cave with the Titan head. Give me a
Yep.
D20 roll, Lucas.
Say it again. Make a
D20.
D20. 10.
All right. You have 1 fate point. This is a very rare and special GUI reward. It can be spent to reasonably alter an outcome or event. What your character is attempting to change must be reasonable, and the DM, or GM in this case, has full discretion in determining if you are using the fate point appropriately. Some examples are automatically succeeding on a saving throw, changing the effect of a missed save, like grabbing the edge of a cliff instead of falling into the chasm, eliminating the effects of a fumble, reducing or eliminating a single spell effect. Let's see. The effects of a trap or causing a single attack made on your player character to miss. And in some cases, I think we've even used fate points to, I don't know, make a plant completely alive and walk around as a bard. I mean, fate points can be used depending on how you and the DM decide to use them. Yes, it brings us up to where we're at now. We're in a cave with ice, and for some odd reason, Lorena's always all the way on the other side of the ice from where we're at.
Yeah, she was doing some looking as we got in here, since she had the magic wand of detection. Found a ring of protection nobody else really wanted, so I went ahead and took it.
I was gonna start looking around, and I don't know if there's glyphs or something on the ground, or magic sort of circles on the ground.
That looks like a big fucking skull in that ice there.
Yeah, I'm not up to that. I don't know if you can see that from up close. Can you?
Well, I mean, that looks like teeth. It looks like a jawline here, and just kind of.
It's massive.
It's huge.
Yeah. I guess it would be sort of like the Inca lines. You can see that there's something, but unless you're aerial,
You're trying to say that there's no way I would have been able to see it. Gotcha.
Well,
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, if I can't actually see what's in there, then or understand what it is, makes complete sense.
well, do an investigation. You can trace out the lines if you really want to go with it. But as for you're looking for arcane symbols and stuff like that, correct?
Yeah, or religious. I mean, I could start with religious, I would think, because that's the first thing Perrin would probably do, is to see if there's any religious significance in kind of any of this stuff over here.
You all be careful, because that's ice.
Okay. As you
That's.
go ahead and give me an
I got a 6.
Investigation?
Yes. See if you actually find something, and then we'll go from there. If you said 9, okay.
Yeah, booty.
All right. Well, you do have that fate point.
Not going to use it.
Good answer.
Sure.
Good answer.
You sure?
I know what I want to use it for already.
What, stop a TVK?
No,
Oh, I see how it is.
maybe.
We're all gonna die.
So yeah, I guess I don't find anything probably.
Okay. Well, you do find some arcane markings that you're just not too familiar with.
Argwal,
Yes.
you know about you use magic. You know about arcane stuff, right?
Yeah, sure, yeah. What's up?
Come look over here. Maybe even Wampus might know. I found
Oh, I
this.
see how it is. You calling me just to get Wampus? Okay.
I can't tell what these are.
Speaking
I'm
of
better.
Wampus, I have to bring him up.
There's no shrine or altar here. I would be better with that.
Give me a second to bring Wampus up as well. I keep forgetting to bring him up.
I'm just kind of pointing at the ground.
All right, so we're looking at Arcana, right?
Yes.
This is going to be a straight roll, though, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, Wampus is now a spellcaster too, I guess, technically. So I guess I'm not going to use his Arcana. I'll use mine, even though his is definitely a lot higher. You tell me. That's a 7.
Well, you're seeing different arcane markings that you have never seen before.
Yeah, I've never seen that shit before.
What did Wampus roll?
Well, Wampus didn't. Give me a second, and I'll roll his.
Oh.
Yeah, figures, motherfucker. Wampus got a 19. But yeah, he's smart. But where would he have learned it from?
Can you blame me for calling him over? You can't even blame me for calling him over. Come on.
Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Wampus is the smartest in the group.
As he comes over, he looks at it, ponders for a moment. Oh, well, yes, this is ancient magic that was banned centuries ago by Mystera, shortly after the fall of Netheril. I am surprised this even existed.
What does it do, Wampus?
Yes, Wampus, tell us. With your newfound knowledge, what does it do?
What kind of magic? Do you know what kind of magic it is? Is it summoning magic? Conjuration magic?
It is unknown. These arcane ruins that you see scattered here
Thought you
haven't,
were smart, Wampus.
well, they haven't existed in nearly 3,000 years.
Yeah, but you know.
This magic is.
And how old are you again?
I am only a tyke.
I know that makes you
And
want
somehow
maybe a
somehow
year or
I know
two.
this. Somehow I know this.
Yeah, that's kind of the weird thing, but you know, whatever.
Yeah. But this is ancient magic that was banned centuries ago by the goddess Mystera.
Yeah, that's the I've heard that name before. It's the goddess of what?
Mysteries?
Magic. Goddess of magic.
Oh.
Yes.
I know that, but I was trying to see if Flint Largo was smart enough to remember that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. And is there anything there? It looks like there's nobody here, right? Are there dead people here?
There are ancient. There are bodies that have kind of wasted away. You got skeletons. As you look through them, you realize they're nearly mummified, petrified bone remains of an old life form.
Life form?
Does anybody have any ideas here? Like, is this place significant to us at all?
Let's just search around so we can find any clues other than this, whatever this magic thing is.
I was thinking maybe digging through this area, might get us deeper towards Yithrin, was it?
Was Lorena, was she stealthing?
I don't think she was stealthing.
Okay,
But I think
I'll holler over at Lorena and say, have you seen anything yet? Because I knew you was doing that whole see with magic shit. Other than that ring, have you found anything else?
As she's going through, you're finding. Everybody, give me a history check.
Yeah, history.
Better. 21 for me.
That was an 8.
That's a 11 for me.
Okay. You come across a book that starts discussing Mytharo. And you see not arch, but artwork depicting a magical looking device similar to a crystal ball, but looks like in the notes, it's a shit ton bigger, about 150 feet diameter.
We ain't talking about a mythal, are we?
A what?
A mythal?
Mythallar. So however you want to pronounce it.
Well,
okay,
Mythallar?
So I'm thinking of something different.
Mythallar?
Looking at that book, we found some.
Am I looking through that book right now with my 20?
Yes.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you see schematics and stuff of quasi-magical items. Basically, schematics on how to make some ancient magical items. And with your history check, you are thinking this has something to do with the Netherese Arcanist.
How do I spell that?
All right, I will. I'll put that in chat.
Thank you.
Since you get back to chat. All right. Yeah. As you recall, the Netherese culture was extravagant, wasteful, and decadent. Magic was plentiful, and nearly everyone could wield it to some extent. The Arcanists were elite spellcasters in society, and were looked to for defense, prowess, and prosperity of Netheril. And it talks about arch wizards.
There doesn't happen to be a spell book. Can I look for a spell book around? Can I start searching for a spell book?
Sure.
That's obviously investigation.
Yes.
19.
19.
16 plus 3.
You don't happen to come across a spell book. However, you do find a spell scroll.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And in this spell scroll,
What'd you find there?
Well, I start passing out the schematics to everybody. Like, I'm like, I'm not, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I've heard of some of these names, like the Netherese Arcanists, but I don't know what these things are for. And I pass out
Yeah,
some
I
of the
can't
schematics.
recall how far into this past the Sundering we are right now.
Maybe this book might give you some answers. I don't know if it will or not. I'll go ahead and pull out of my bag. We've got a couple of books we found from another place. This one's called The Magic Wonders of Nithril.
Oh, that
And
one.
it interviewed the mages of the time, and it has some sketches of things.
Can I start? Well, I'll wait for the spell scroll. Do you want me to wait for the spell scroll or start
well,
comparing the books?
yeah, you find the spell scroll and you open it up, and since you are divine based, you're looking at these arcanic
I don't know
symbols and have no clue what it is.
Again, I'll hand it off to Largo. I'll say I don't.
All right.
My
Well,
magic
I mean, I'll
doesn't
take
work.
a gander.
My
at it.
magic doesn't work with these.
What's it look like?
The scroll itself. Well, not the scroll, but the spell scroll. Looks like that.
Fancy.
Yeah, very fancy. And what kind of writing we got on that?
You have arcane writing on that.
I'm saying, is arcane, is it draconic kind of arcane or just plain symbols and shit? That I have no idea what they mean.
Just I'll need an intelligence check.
You would for me, wouldn't you? Yeah, that's gonna be a 10.
You recognize that this is Arcana, but some of these symbols together just do not make sense to you.
That one looks like a squiggly line serpent just trying to eat a diamond. That one right there, well, it looks like some weird dude trying to sneeze on a lightning bolt. I don't know. I ain't got any idea whatsoever.
Maybe we hang on to them and we can find someone a bit
Well, I mean,
more
that's just the
knowledgeable.
scroll on the outside. I can open it up and take a look at the scroll on the inside.
Sure.
What kind of writing does it have on it?
Arcane.
So just more symbols and stuff, not an actual language that can be read.
As you're looking through it, some of these symbols and some of the schematics just don't seem. When you're looking through it, this spell, from all the spells you're familiar with, all the spells you've heard about.
So this is an odd spell. Is it?
Yeah.
Can I tell what class it might be from?
It would be from. Let me see. you're sensing some evocation, and from some of the symbols, you're like, kind of reminds you of a meteor swarm, but it seems like it might be on steroids.
Okay, so it's some sort of evocation spell on steroids. Whatever the fuck steroids is.
Would you like to identify it?
Well, you know what? Why not? I do have that. I'll take a moment to ritually cast Identify.
While you're identifying, I'll go ahead and hand over the other book
I'm making sure. Yep, I do have it.
to Perrin to see if he can glean any information from it.
Yeah, can
It's a
I
book.
sit over 10 minutes with like all the books open and kind of like looking at all three of them and seeing if I can figure out like if I might have heard of anything that would help me
This
find
thing is
a living person who could
damn.
tell me more about this stuff. Like if I think that there's someone out there who might know what's going on here better than we do, like history, like a history check, something like that. I don't know.
Sure.
So
Go ahead, give me history check.
Yeah, towards the end of my 10 minutes, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna slip this in my jacket here.
It's only a 13.
So, gentlemen, and of course, lady, this is a last ditch thing, and it's one of those. Okay, you've heard of meteor swarm?
No.
No.
Have you ever heard of a comet?
Yes.
Can you?
I've seen one fly across the sky before.
So imagine a comet hitting the ground.
No, I would not.
Oh.
I don't think.
That's what this is.
We must.
This summons
Interesting.
this calls a comet to smack the ground at a location somewhere nearby. I guess your point. So yeah, I don't know much, but I'm sure something the size of a comet hitting the ground is going to cause a lot of damage.
For sure, yeah.
Well, you know-
I think so.
You know how we fought the dragon in the city?
Would have been a great time for
No, it wouldn't have.
So,
It might have killed the dragon, but
sarcasm
it would
there.
have wiped the entire city out at the same time. Just that's kind of the massive amount of damage this thing would cause.
Yeah?
30d10,
Yeah.
and it's got a dex save for anybody within, I think, what did it say, 20 feet?
There's a chance for me to just ignore it, which is completely
500 foot
bullshit.
radius.
500 foot. I knew it was way out there. It was the save is a 20.
Yeah.
Where did he go?
Yeah, 50 foot deep, 500 foot radius impact crater. Any creature within the radius must make a
Oh, you can
save.
save too?
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Oh,
just
okay. I didn't know
ignoring
if you
it.
just
Yeah,
said
I showed
something
it.
to me.
Yeah, I shared with everybody.
Oh,
Yeah, the
fine.
funny thing is that's a
Yeah.
dex save, and anybody that has evasion for some reason could take no damage.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
comet
that's
just hit
Just
the
dodge
ground.
all the meteors. You just
And
Yeah,
Miranda
it's
gets
just
up,
like-
just kind of dusts herself off.
Yeah, it's like the
That's what-
town is destroyed. You're in a crater, and you're just standing there like,
fine.
huh, okay.
Did my 13 get? It probably didn't tell me very much, right?
Yeah, just give me a second here. I will bring that up.
But
Gotta
yeah,
go to
I have
I
these
was-
3 books, right? It's 3 books so now.
so I handed you a book that was labeled Magic Wonders of Nithril,
Yeah.
which we found way back when we fought a simulacrum. And it supposedly interviewed several mages of the time and has sketches of stuff from back then. So I thought, well, if you're finding sketches and this interviewed mages, maybe
Yeah. This
some
one's
correlation.
about Mythalar. That one's about Netherel. I don't know if those have anything to do with each other, but that's what I'd be trying to figure out, probably.
Yeah. 'Cause
where
the other books we have don't seem to have any use.
Okay, so it's just 2 books. Okay.
That's what I'm looking for. Where'd the damn book go? What did he?
Actually, I might pull out another book. It's labeled
There it is.
Tatost, the book uses testimonials and conspiracy theories to piece together what might have happened leading to the destruction of the Netherese cities.
The what? What's it called? The what?
Ventatost. It was one of the other books we found. The city called Ventatost disintegrated as it flew over the forest of Cormanthor nearly 2,000 years ago, before the fall of Yithrin. So that book might have something, since it has conspiracy theories and testimonials.
Interesting.
So that's 2 of the books. The rest, one is about illusion magic. One is talks about illusionists, but
Okay, where was that?
and one I can't read because it's in Elvish.
I can't read that either.
Where? It wasn't. What chapter was that?
2.
That's chapter 2,
Oh.
right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's pointing us in the direction of like anybody need to go see about this. I don't necessarily need the whole history of the book or anything. I'm just trying to tell whether it can tell us anything about like what's going on here with Arl the god.
Well, I think the only person that could probably help us out with that got burned at a stake. Right.
You're seeing something about the Wizards of Thay, the Zan, the Arcane Brotherhood. So you might be able to find some information back where, what was her name? Kurt, do you remember right offhand the woman you got the quest from in the town?
Vanessa?
Villains. Villain, however you want to pronounce it. I'll post it. She was your Arcane Brotherhood contact in the one town you didn't destroy.
Contact. I'm writing that down. In one town.
The one town you didn't destroy.
That was destroyed. That's usually
The one that was attacked by the dragon.
that's a great thing to do with towns.
Yeah.
What was that?
Destroy them. Is that how towns are dealt with?
We
That
don't do it
was
on
East
purpose.
Haven.
It's just kind of the way it happens.
We were friends with 2 of the towns, and a dragon attacked them. We couldn't have stopped the dragon.
Well, you pretty much destroyed Tourmaline, pretty much destroyed Targos. Goodmead and Dugan's Hole got destroyed by the dragon.
See, 2 for 4.
One town you didn't go see. So, yeah. Okay.
All right.
We still haven't gone to the town with the cultist in it yet either.
Yeah, that's the town I was talking about. You haven't seen. Okay. But as you're going through, there is a cave, or not a cave, but a passage further up north.
I mean, they sent us to kind of find stuff, so
Let's keep going.
Okay.
yeah, keep going and keep finding more stuff.
All right. As you continue on, spin my set, you come across a fissure.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh, somebody has a little squirrel.
Yeah.
Anyway.
oh no, that's Wampus.
Wampus is the size of a little squirrel.
Yeah. So you enter through that. I assume you guys go into that fissure.
I can lead or check it out first. It's up to you guys, whatever you want. I'm fine with any of
I
that.
mean, we're here.
Lead on, Type Floyd. Type Floyd, I'm right behind you.
All right. Where do you want us at?
Top left corner.
Is that top left enough? Nope, not quite. But I'm outside the map, so that's okay.
Yeah.
do have, just to let everybody know, I'll have to step away. I have deliveries coming, and I'll just have to run downstairs, get my food, and whenever they
That's
call.
fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine and dandy. I'll wait to kill you when you get back.
Or while I'm gone, that's fine too. Whatever you want.
Oh yeah, because then you wouldn't be able to heal.
Yeah, and you won't see it coming. It'll just be the best.
Alrighty. I hate when that does that. Okay. Okay. Cool.
I'm
Okay.
curious, you guys, how cold is it getting in here? Is it any colder or is it warming up?
I have
Compared
no idea
to-
what you're talking about.
Compared to how it was in here, is it any colder? Because I haven't been feeling like it's too cold lately.
Well, I mean, cold
I think
doesn't
it's
affect
fine.
me, so I guess I really don't understand the question.
I mean, I am comfortable up to
Yeah, it was just
very
when
cold
we
weather. So
Yeah.
when we first got to where Perrin was, it was getting really cold there, and then it got even colder when we got to Grimskull.
how is it? I'm wearing like pretty heavy clothes. So is it feeling colder here significantly?
You still are shivering. Largo, he's starting to feel the cold a bit, but for some odd reason, Typhoid seems like he's sweating. It's nice and warm to him for some odd reason.
So yeah, you'd see our breath. I think you'd see like
Yeah.
Yeah,
coming out and like everything that you would expect.
it's just a little strange.
Yeah, it is a little
Yeah.
strange. You
Your
leaving
eyes
up
are
there.
still glowing, so
Yeah, I think
yeah, something's
Anyway.
going on.
it's fine, I'm sure. What could go wrong? I see a little cave up ahead.
Well, let's go check out that fissure. I thought that's what we discussed.
Yeah. Start
Yeah.
making our way through the fissure.
All right. You come up to a 30-foot high cavern. In the center, the remains of a wooden ship hull rest on the floor.
Do we need to go in a little ways then?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're looking right about here.
All right, I'll go here. I'll just move in.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
I was just sliding y'all in. Yeah. So that is what you see.
Well, there's a little ledge up ahead, and I'll.
Do you see any? Is there any sounds or sights of movement or anything like that as we're walking through this fissure? Or does it seem like really quiet?
Give me a perception.
Marcus,
18 plus a lot.
I see a thing. Can I roll to see if I recognize what that thing is?
28.
Sure
I
can.
have a 28 perception roll right there. That's pretty awesome. Natural
Okay.
19. Natural 19.
I don't recognize what that thing is. Can I announce what that thing is, though?
Well,
No,
as y'all are coming in,
I don't
you
know.
turn, look, and you point, and about that
Like,
time,
What's
Karen
that?
goes, "Oh shit, that's
It's
a flame skull."
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was a skull, but it was on green fire. It's why.
Yeah, I don't
So-
think I'd stay close together. People, you might want to spread out a little bit.
Does it do things?
Well, if it's a flaming
We're
skull,
about to
they
find.
usually tend to like open up with one volley of
I'll run around.
boom before they do anything else.
Oh, it does a thing like that. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, it does a thing like that.
What are we looking at here exactly?
So up here, this little green flaming skull guy.
Oh, I didn't see that at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's what I pointed at. It's like, that's that. It's a weird, literally a flaming skull, but
Does it see us?
we see it and we're not being sneaky.
Yeah, we were
Oh,
being
so
quiet.
we're rolling initiative then, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully I roll.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright.
Hopefully I roll better than an 8 or not minus, but an 8 plus 0. And I really don't see why my character might know what one of those is. He might have heard of one, but I don't think he would know what one of those is.
That'd be another question, whether or not I know what it is.
Okay.
As a
So
player,
that's
I know exactly what it
16.
is, but I spoke too soon. My character might
Oh,
not know.
fuck. I see 4 initiatives. So 16, 16. 14, 16. Let's change that.
Let's go ahead and change that to. What's everyone's? You're all level 10, right? 9, 10,
We
11.
are level 11.
11. Okay, so yeah, let's change.
I don't know if we can survive 4 consecutive fireballs.
Probably not.
Makes you think they're going to shoot fireballs.
That's what they usually open up with a salvo of, is why.
They're flaming skulls. They're known for one thing and one thing alone.
Yep.
Big area of effect. Fucking, I don't know that. I don't know that. Why is there a flaming skull there? What's that?
That is not a 19. This is a 10. So let me just fix that. All right. Ready. Sorry about that.
Not a problem.
Okay. So, everybody's initiating?
Yes.
Yep. Ready to go.
Yep. Mine is what it is.
Alrighty. So, I guess we should put her in there too, shouldn't we? Where is she?
Do Lorena.
Lorena, there she is. Boop.
He's got stuff.
Yeah.
This character's not as hard to play as her other one, though.
Yeah.
Her other one has a lot of stuff to remember.
And she probably would stealth. But she's not here. So, Largo, what do? You see a
Do I know
flaming
what
skull.
they do is the question.
Give me a.
Arcana?
Sure, we'll do Arcana.
Nice. It's a 6.
That's not nice.
If I knew anything,
No,
I'd
I mean,
know
I
more
rolled
than
it and it just
you.
started spinning. And I didn't know what number it was going to stop. And it just 5.
Okay, so you see this green flame coming off these skulls.
Green flame?
Yes. So you're thinking, haha! Spread out a little bit because I'm sure they do green flame and that fire just jumps.
5 feet. Simple as that.
Because you use green flame.
Yeah, but I'm going to do something different. Where is it? There we go. Got enough. I don't think we really need to worry about this too much. I'm going to drop a little bead in there. And it's going to go off. But instead of being a green flame,
Okay.
I'm going to use... How many sorcerer points does it require? Only 1. To transfer it from fire-based to ice-based.
So cold damage.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's going to be a cold spell. What level did I say I was doing it at? I'm doing it at 5th level.
Okay.
So they need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
All right. They're good. I wouldn't bother rolling.
You won't bother rolling. What's that mean?
I'm about to find out. They're probably immune to cold.
Oh, shit. They're
Do I need to roll?
skulls, so...
No, I wouldn't bother rolling.
Okay. So
As
it goes off, and they're immune to cold.
Yes.
Well, I think I just fucked up, guys. Yeah. But I will definitely
Sick.
back up
Yeah.
down the tunnel just a little ways. Because I don't know what they do, but I just hit them with cold, and it should have been a lot of cold, and they felt none of it.
It's just a little flaming skull. What could be so bad about it, right?
How many flaming skulls have you seen that flying around in the air?
1. pointing at
Right.
that one.
So there you go. It's an odd thing to see a skull flying around with green flame. I don't know what it does, but I'm pretty certain it's not something we want to deal with. Then again, we do have the cleric with us, so whatever. Yeah, that goes without saying. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
make that 2.
and you see it kind of chuckle and laugh as ice is just basically melting off of it, because I was originally joking that everything was immune to, crap. And
Basically,
it's
it's
just
really cold.
So it too, see a nice little bee come out and land there. So,
All right, I see how it is.
So it hits me.
And me.
Maybe Largle even.
Yeah.
It's a 20-foot radius.
It's 15 foot, I thought.
Fireball?
20.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah.
Okay. I rolled 12. What's my bonus? Dex save, right?
This dexterity save?
Oh, dirty 20.
It's a 21 on my save.
5.
Okay.
I'll protect you.
It's a DC of 13
Fail.
for
Okay.
a total of 31.
31. Is that cold damage?
Fire.
It's fire damage. It's a regular old fireball. 31 damagios.
So 15 points for half.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh,
I
don't
did-
forget, Kurt, we had that 10 points after.
Yeah. I take none because I succeeded. It sounds like. Lorena, do you want to roll for Lorena, or do you want one of us to?
So I don't get yelled at for just killing her off. I'll let one of y'all roll for it.
You want to start this train, Dan?
No.
Okay, I'll start it. That's a 9 plus 3. She's got a low dex save. Okay, 9 plus 3. It's 12.
All right. So she failed. So she takes half of that.
She takes all of that. She's only
She's
6 levels rogue. I think
so
she's
she
evasion at
doesn't have
7,
evasion.
doesn't she?
Evasion
Okay.
what level?
I don't know. I haven't played
7, I
it
want
in
to
a
say.
long time.
She's got uncanny
Okay.
dodge. She'll uncanny dodge.
All right.
So she'll have.
Wampus will do the same. How many experience points did we get last week?
We should be at what, 9250?
Yeah, so I don't know if I gave Largo his. Why?
Yeah, 9250. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, she took 15, and she doesn't have a whole lot of health. Okay.
She took 9250. Oh.
No, she
Okay.
did. She did.
Yeah. But as you guys are there, you do hear a screech and a thud fall down just above you, Perrin.
Above
As you
me?
see. Yes.
Can I see it?
Are there piercers again?
No, you
Spiders.
see a dead ice method.
A dead one.
Yes.
Oh, poor thing.
Okay. Above me. Okay.
Ice methods just living their best life.
Yeah. Hey, because he was hanging upside down, it kind of looked like an icicle. But when the fireball went boom, he was cut and
Killed. Yeah. Got it.
all right. That was that one. This one. Do I want to do this to you guys again?
Do you?
Yeah, you do. That is what they do. I mean,
Yeah, unfortunately.
They're obnoxious little things.
So another DC save 13.
8 plus 8. So that saves.
14.
I saved.
That's a save on her and 2. So just barely. You said 13, right?
Yeah.
She barely saves. She rolled 10.
He did.
So it's if you save, it's 15. If you didn't save, it's 30.
Alrighty.
God, she is just taking a
That hurts.
beating.
Ouch. Okay, I'm looking hurt.
Maybe you guys need to get out of here because I am somehow dodging these fireballs like nobody's business. My turn.
I have your back, Typhoid. Suffering is nothing.
We never did roll her initiative.
Oh, that's right. That's a 4 plus whatever hers is, 8, 12. So she goes before. So if you want to knock that on there, she's a 12. Yeah, I'll take my turn and I'll just run up. I think you might need to help Lorena. She's looking rough-ish. All right, let's do. Yeah, let's do 3 attacks. I'm gonna stick with 3 for now. This is all plus 8. All right, so 18, 23, 28 as one is a natural 20.
Alrighty.
Does the
AC
18
is
hit?
Yes, the 13
Okay,
is
so-
what your target is.
All right, so I will give you the full numbers here in a second.
Did we get experience last week?
Yeah.
So we did.
6,300 or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know exactly how much, but I know it was in the 6,000s. Like 6,200, 6,300.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yep. Oh wait, I have this thingy. I just gotta make sure I do all of my thingies here.
Yeah, that's 6. Okay. So this first little skull in front of me, biting and clawing the shit out of it, is 54 points of damage because of that crit.
Alrighty.
And I am going to take up space in this tunnel, hopefully. Oh, he died.
Yeah.
That was how much my movement then? I was right here. Yeah, no. Bad life choices. I'm all about. Oh. Shit. Okay. I probably would have saw him right here. Yeah, no, let's do this. This is great. That's my turn. That's my attacks, bonus, and movement.
Okay. Okay. Well, since you're right there, give me another deck save.
Who are you hitting?
Typhoid.
Really high, really high.
Yeah, what I'm saying is
17 plus 8, 25.
who else is going to be blasted into it, or is he further in that we can't?
I think it's just hitting me because these guys are probably immune to fire if they're immune to cold and their little flaming skulls. So they're probably just thinking, hey, let's just drop the grenade.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, just so you can see what happened here.
So 20
That's
foot
what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all on him. So you are doing half of 4, so 20 points of damage.
Evasion, half of, or not half, evaded. 17 plus 8 is like 25.
Whatever. Go ahead, Lorena.
She would be after the other flame skull. She rolled 12.
Oh, 12? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, give me another one.
Okay. Ooh, that's a low roll. Actually, 17.
How you looking, Tyler?
I rolled a 9 plus 8 is 17. Surprisingly, somehow untouched.
Oh,
He's got
I am
evasion, so he's
finding
making
the
the saves.
nooks
all right,
and the
good,
crannies to get
Good.
past all these fireballs.
good.
Okay.
17. I'm assuming that one saves. You said 13's the number?
Yep.
Not this one. This one has a 43 you have to save on.
Oh no, you're dead. Actually, and it's the meteor swarm, so you're dead too.
Well,
Yeah.
if I fail, it's half damage anyway. Evasion's bullshit.
Yes. Evasion's bullshit. Go get your food. I assume that's what that was.
Actually, Lorena, do these things want to move at all? Or are they just happy in their little corners?
Well,
I mean, this
they
is
were.
anyway. He could be boop boop boop.
Well, these two couldn't really see what was going on down here, and they see this guy come out and it's like, "Dumbass is in between us." Ha Shit. So,
What the hell?
yeah,
They're
they're not
not a
moving.
crispy critter right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
do you
Lorena
want-
gonna do-
Yeah. Who do you want to control Lorena?
you can if you want, or if someone else wants to. That's fine with me.
He's doing a fine job with it.
Yeah, she was sneaking. Somebody said. So,
Yeah.
do we want to see if she's actually hidden?
Sure, why not?
Make sure
I
she puts her
don't
hood
think
up.
she. Yeah, I don't think she. Yeah, she has her hood up, of course. I don't think she has any bonus to sneak other than just. Fuck. 7 plus 11, 18.
Okay.
She'll come down and be able to get probably here and get vision on this one.
All right.
Is she hidden?
Yes.
Okay, so she's just gonna Eldritch Blast since that's what she's got, and that's gonna be quick and easy. Just to be actually.
Doesn't she have a crossbow thing?
She's
Yes.
got a lot of shit on her page.
She's got a cross. No, never mind. Wrong game.
She does have a
She does have a
crossbow, a light crossbow. She's got a rifle, but I don't want to waste her ammo, so I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast. I don't want to use up her resources. So
Okay, I was just looking at sneak attack.
true.
Can't
Well.
do that with magic.
10 plus whatever her spellcasting modifier. Ooh,
Yeah,
plus
that
6,
is.
so 16.
You got 3 of these
Yep.
at her level,
So 16.
or 2 at her level.
And a natural 20 and a 19 to hit. So
Okay.
these are all on the same one.
All
Three
right.
at level
That's-
12, I think.
Yeah.
It's 3. She's
Three at
got
level
3.
12.
At
she
level
has
11.
3. She
Yeah.
has 3.
Yeah.
So that's going to be plus. And I don't think she has Agonizing Blast. It doesn't look like or anything like that. So that's a percentile. I wish I could take that. Oops. There. That top skull that I initially targeted,
Uh-huh.
this guy, he will take 23 points of force
Force damage?
damage, because that's what Eldritch Blast is. It's force damage.
Horse damage?
Yep, it's like being dropped. Have a horse dropped on your head.
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
And
if you say
then-
so.
I think she has a bonus action dash. So I think, yeah, she's just going to get out of fireball range.
Nice.
Okay.
So
Good
she's
move.
going to move back, and if she has to, she can dash with her movement just to get out of fireball range.
Where's she moving?
Back up the way
okay.
she came from.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Since we know what's up there, it's safe to go back up there.
How far are we away from me now? 35. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Well, Typhoid, you notice when it got blasted with that, it got hot really, really bad. Like,
Oh boy.
What got hurt really, really bad?
the skull, flame skull.
Force damage.
I mean, it got nailed 3 times, and one was a crit. Out of game.
Well, I'm just saying. Does anybody pass that information on?
My turn?
It's looking rough.
Yes, your turn.
Well, I meant that force damage.
I have
causes
a
the problem.
question, and I'm not sure how this works. If I use my staff to cast a spell, Does that mean I can still cast? No, it's an action, so I can still cast any bonus action spell. Is that how that works?
Only if it's a cantrip.
Yeah, only cantrip.
If I use my staff to cast the spell, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move up to.
It just what the deal with the staff is. It just keeps you from using a spell slot.
Yeah. I figured. Yeah. All right, I just wanted to ask. So I'll move up to here.
Lorena's looking.
I'm gonna move up to here.
Okay.
And
looking
I'll
good.
use my staff to cast Mass Cure Wounds on the three of us, on Largwall, Lorena, and myself.
How many people does that hit?
It could hit Typhoid, but he hasn't taken any damage, I don't think. He looks like he's just been blasts been bouncing around him, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna cast it on the
I'm just
three
making
of
sure
us.
it's not in the number because the Wampus
In
is
range,
there too.
30-foot circle, 30-foot sphere.
Okay, so yeah, it'll get Wampus as well.
Yeah, it can get Wampus if he's been hit. If he's near you and he's been hit.
Yeah, he failed one of his saves, so he only took half damage.
Okay. This is 5 charges of my staff.
Okay.
Jeez.
And 1. That's all my ones that I regained. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on 2 charges on that. This is 3d8 plus. Sorry, let me look at this for 1 second. I had it.
We got people that are hurt that bad?
3d8 plus 12. Yeah, I'm hurt that bad.
He took like brunt of both of those
Oh, that's right.
fireballs.
30,
Yeah,
just
I
happened to
got
make
blasted
mistakes.
by that. That's 14, 19, 31. We all regained 31.
Thank you.
Hey, that's an entire. That's that first fireball you took.
Absolutely, it is. That's why I did it, and that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
Mark that spell. Oh no, that's not a spell slot. That is my staff.
Largo reaches back
Mm-hmm.
and then moves his hand and grabs a hold of the axe.
Okay.
And he's going to. Well, I guess I'm not close enough here to see, but I can see the one. So I see the one, and you tell me that force damage will actually hurt them?
You saw her cast Eldritch Blast, and
I didn't
it
see it.
seems she was out in the open when she cast it.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know
didn't
where
see
you
the
were.
damage.
I haven't gotten up to that one. You can tell that I stopped kind of in this middle area, and that one far away is looking hurt.
You know what? I will do. Which one? This one?
Top one.
I only see
Okay.
one.
I will Misty Step as a bonus.
I say that. Yeah, there is. You can only see one from that angle.
I only see one.
That's why when I moved up, it's like, oh, okay.
Alright, so as a bonus action, I will Misty Step up to that one, and I will go ahead and hit it with my axe. Or swing at it with my axe.
Alright.
Nope, because I cast Misty Step. Never mind. No, wait.
Bonus action.
Booming Blade is a
Cantrip.
cantrip, so I will cast...
It's an action cantrip.
So as I do this, I am doing Booming Blade.
Before you mark that.
I mean, before I mark it.
Counterspell.
No. How much damage would you do with your blade anyways? That hit you waste. Oh, it's a cantrip. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just a cantrip. That's why I asked.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's a 16 to hit.
It hits.
Alright. So initial damage is 10 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Is that right? Yes, because I only have a +1 on my strength. And Booming Blade.
I can fix that.
Give me a second. I'm double checking this.
Does it do
If
damage?
the target
or
willingly
only
moves
if they
within 5
move?
feet, the target takes the D8 thunder damage. The spell increases to 2d8 at the current level. But the melee attack does do an extra d8. That's what I was looking for.
Okay, nice.
Actually, no, it does an extra 2d8 at this level. So
That's why I want to check, make sure.
that'll be 7 points of thunder damage. And if he moves or it moves, it takes another 3d8 points of thunder damage.
That's
Quick
why I was
question.
concerned on you wasting spell slot for a creature that you're going to kill.
Yeah, well, it's cantrip, so it doesn't matter. Plus, I need to remember how these spells, once you get higher in levels, it tends to change.
Yeah. Yep. She just got her third Eldritch Blast.
The cantrips
Quick question.
are the best spells for that reason in some ways, right? You know, they get really good.
Yeah, her Lightning Lure is 3d8.
Crazy.
You know, Toll the Dead's 3d8, which would also be what yours is, I believe. So the Ring of Spell Storing she has, those are just shields, right?
There is a
I
Cure
believe.
Wounds,
All right, so Cure Wounds and then shields. So there's
but I don't think
4
this one-
shields.
Yeah, she may not need the Cure Wounds now after the mass we just had.
Yeah, I was just curious on that end.
All right. Go ahead. Typhoid, you're up.
So I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to attempt to grapple this skull that's in front of me.
The one that's next to Typhoid?
The one that's within range. This one, since he's within range. I'd like
I'm
to
not seeing which one you're talking about, but okay. Okay,
So,
there we go.
yeah, this guy, since he's within 5 feet of me, I'd like to try and just, like, thumb in the mouth, fingers in the eye sockets, and grapple him, and then I would drag him over. So,
Okay.
Slide
that
that
will-
skull into the wall.
I'm gonna try and grab this one and block in the other. So that's an attack roll, grapple check, 24? Grapple check?
And I roll a
Acrobatics, athletics.
-4. So
Okay,
you fail.
so
This is Stacko.
yeah, I'm putting this one over here as I use my movement and then block them both off from exit.
Okay, so you
So-
move this guy here.
Yep, and
you're
then
being-
yep, and then that one's grappled. So I'm just gonna spend the rest of my attacks going to town. So second attack, that's gonna hit. That's a dirty 20. Key point, 2 more attacks.
All right.
Oh, that misses. That's a 10. I rolled a 1 and a 2. That's a 10.
All right.
And a 16. So
I
I think you said
shield, motherfucker.
okay, that's fine.
How
So
do you
one
like
attack.
them words?
That's fine.
Counterspell.
Are you sure you want to counterspell a
I'm
shield?
not a counterspelling you shield. I just want to see it.
Okay.
I
All right,
just wanted the look you just
so,
gave me was worth it.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, where the fuck are you? Oh, shit,
Since
yeah,
it's
you're over
free now, I'm gonna go ahead. Before I roll this dice, does it take necrotic damage?
there. Let's see.
Because I can do this for free now. When I do a flurry of blows, I can add a necrotic.
That's good. It's not as effective as you were hoping.
Okay, so it does. Perfect. So the one attack I get, that's 8 points of slashing magical, and
Okay.
I will have this for you. 4 points of necrotic if it is resistant, because I rolled 4 plus 4.
Okay, so it is resistance to necrotic, so total of 12 damage.
And since I'm sure it can be poisoned,
Yeah, no.
yeah, okay. But it's grappled. So I'm going to leave.
Ish.
I mean, I got it in my hand.
Okay. So does that mean I hit automatically with my fire ray since you're holding it?
Is Fire Ray ranged?
Yes.
So that'd be at disadvantage on both of these guys since I'm within 5 feet.
But you're got your fingers where the ray comes out of.
So it can't use its ray. Gotcha. It's up to you.
All right. Okay, well, that's 23 anyways.
That hits.
And that's 16
Misses.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the one you have your eyes in anyways. Fingers in his eyes.
Both disadvantage because I'm within melee of each.
All right, so you will take
Sounds like
9
one.
points of fire.
Ooh.
All right.
I took damage. I don't get a save.
No, you don't.
How dare.
Oh, save.
24 and a 21.
Those were both at disadvantage?
Yes. One was a natural 20.
Yeah, both of those hit. My AC is 21.
So you take 22 points of fire.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I'm taking damage.
All
I
right.
am not resistant.
Can't see you currently.
All right. Yeah, they get 2 flame ray attacks.
They're hitting.
Yeah, the first one was a 25-24. Second one was a 22-21.
I trust you.
Lorena, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh, fuck. Shit. That's right. What's this little thing do? I saw. No, that's not gonna work. Shit. She's gonna do a little jig and stay in the back. Easy as that.
Okay.
She doesn't have the movement to get up and see things, so she'll move up into that cove where me and Perrin were initially, and stay there and dodge. That's her action.
All right.
Dodge action.
Okay. So what are these? Okay. All right. Parents.
I guess I'm moving in. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, and I see what's going on here.
Yeah, one is pinned against the
my.
wall in my hand, and then there's one floating in front of me.
How hurt does Typhoid look?
Meh.
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 Meh. Okay.
Got a lot of health.
You're pinning it against the wall?
It's grappled, effectively. Just flavor pinned against the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on you.
Okay.
For your strength checks.
All right.
And then I am going to cast blah 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 Sacred Flame on the one that he's not pinning.
Okay.
It's a Dexterity 19 save.
Oh, geez, that's a high save.
23.
That's a save, so it takes no damage
Okay.
because it's a cantrip. And then that's pretty much all my movement. What I'll do is I'll just back up my last 5 movement to right here over the dead one.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
Largo, what are you doing?
Don't know. I need to move around to find them because they're not in my view. So I'll step here. Let me see, what is that? And to here. 10. Let me squeeze by you.
Sure, if you want.
Oh, I'll squeeze in. I guess. No, let me use Alt. There we go. I'll squeeze in and I will swing my blade at this one here.
Okay.
And I'll do another booming blade. So, give me a moment. Let me roll that. Another 16. Great, I rolled 10 twice in a row with that damn dice. So that'll be, I'm taking it does hit because it hit last time. So that'll be,
Yeah.
let's see, it looks like 6 points of slashing and only 3 points of thunder damage. And if it moves, voluntarily moves. I mean, somebody else can't move it and do it. Then it'll take another 3d8.
Well, he's being.
So, Typhoid, why
Ball
don't
and
you
ball.
just grab both of them and smash their heads together? You got this. You have bardic inspiration.
All right, D6.
Yeah, because no, it's a D8 now.
Oh, it is a D8. All right, perfect. I got plenty of those.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. Alrighty. That flame skull's dead. That flame skull's dead. Typhoid.
I'm just gonna work on killing this one. That's in my hand.
Okay.
How bad is it looking? Is it falling apart, teeth knocked out, or is it just?
It's which one? The one on
The one I have in my hand, the one on the left, bottom left.
it's missing some teeth. The eye socket's kind of cracked.
Okay.
The flame's flickering a bit.
I'll just start smashing it against the wall and hopefully turn it to dust. First attack, dirty 20,
All right.
and that is 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack, 22.
Mm-hmm.
13 points of damage.
All right. And it crumbles in your hand.
Perfect. And then I turn my attention to this last one, and that frees me up. I'm going to flurry of blows and unload 2 more attacks with a smidgen bit of necrotic in there, just because.
All right.
All right, so $35.
Points of damage.
Minus, that's -3. 32.
32 points of damage.
Yes.
Is that a hand of harm?
Yeah, the Hand of Harm, since it's necrotic, it's resistant. And I rolled a 3 + 4, which is 7, minus halved is 3. So 35 to 32.
That's a lot of damage.
He did not like that, not one bit.
That's 20, Marcus.
Okay. Let me.
Could you go ahead and give me a con save as well? Let's see what happens.
You're trying to
Stun.
stun it, which is paralyzed.
Stunned. I'll double check, but stunned is its own condition.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I'm not casting a cursed spell. That's not what I meant to do.
Constitution save.
Okay. Well, I was posting something. Okay, yeah, he failed.
Perfect, he's stunned. Okay, so he can't do anything
Okay.
until the end of my next round.
Okay.
Lorena, doing her own thing, dodge action.
How is that a thing?
Stunned?
That's just something
yeah.
you realize about these things.
That's a fucking thing. All right. Okay. All right. Sure. Yeah.
That's something wonderful to hear. That's a thing?
So that's a fucking lootly. Yup. Okay, cool. All right. I can do something about that. Okay.
All right. Lorena?
She's just dodge action and she'll look around. Perception check, maybe?
All right. Perrin, as you're looking down at this dead flame skull, you realize something odd's happening to it as it's like kind of rejuvenating a bit.
Yeah. So I just move up. I can see how many dead ones like in front of me. I can see 3. Right,
3.
if I stand
Yeah.
right here.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. An hour?
You have an hour.
Son of a bitch. I really wish I did that ahead of time, like I wanted to. Okay. That takes an hour. So I have a spell that takes an hour. That's too late.
Just lock them in this room and I'll
They're slightly ahead of me right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So I would just say to everybody, these things will come back to life in a little bit of time. So we must kill them and move on, or face the prospect of killing them again. Unless I expend a lot of power to make sure they never rise again. I can do that. And I'm going to...
Is there nothing else that can stop them from rejuvenating?
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on this one that he's holding, that he's beaten up or whatever over here. Is this one still alive?
It automatically fails strength and dex throws, saves.
Okay.
So it's going to fail, and it's going to be 14 damage, 14 radiant damage.
All right, 14 you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, it's enough to kill it. I can spend the time, an hour, creating holy water, and we can purge these things forever. But they will come back to life, or we can just leave and they will rise again. I feel like we need to deal with them. If anybody else can cast the magic, the spell to dispel magic, you would be able to end their power forever as well. I can do that, but it would be a great deal of power for me to go to cast that spell 4 times.
Lorena does not have Dispel Magic.
Yeah. Dispel Magic, remove curse, or holy water.
Okay.
I don't think anybody else would have. Is remove? Wait. Actually, let me look at that for a second.
Remove curse is a 3rd level spell.
Is it ritual though? That's what I want to know.
I don't believe so. It's worth checking though.
If it is not, because it's instantaneous, so it's not a ritual. Can't be an instantaneous. Well, I guess it could, but it's not a ritual. Okay. Yeah. So I'm the only one who can cast that spell either way. Anyway. So
yeah.
I don't have it prepared, and it's not a ritual. So I have Dispel Magic prepared, but that's 3 level 3 spell slots plus a level 4 spell slot to cast it the 4th time.
Ooh, Dispel Magic that high?
That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power for me. And I can do it. We can leave, or I can spend an hour creating enough holy water to sprinkle on all of them when they're dead again. They'll regain a tiny bit of life. Not a big amount of life. They'll regain like a tiny amount of life. I don't know what you guys want to do. You tell me.
How comfortable? Well, this is just my question, and I'll get to what Lorena sees in just a second. How comfortable are you like dispelling a couple of these, not using all of your spells, but like getting rid of like 2 of these?
That would be fine.
And then I can keep these 2 locked in this corner. And I'm looking okay right now. I'm not looking too bad.
So I'll walk up to this one and dispel it.
Okay.
Lorena will tell you that she sees movement up on the shelf to the south of where she's at.
And I'll walk up to this one over here in the north and dispel it also, to leave the 2 like in that little pocket right there where Typhoid is. In there. Yeah, that one. Yep, exactly. And then as I'm doing it, I'll just walk up to the rest and dispel both of them.
Oh, you're willing to just go ahead and...
I mean, that's who Perrin is. Like that's happening. That's what's
All
he's
right.
dispelled. He's dispelled two of them, and like then he's like walking by, and he's like his head would turn, and he'd walk down and just do it and finish it.
Alrighty.
I think that's who he is as a character. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't have to worry about those. And I get the healer to waste all its spell slots. Now the real
Not
combat.
I have a lot.
So how is everyone looking right now? Just out of curiosity. Lorena, you healed her for, you said 31?
31. Yeah, I'd like to use one of my
She's fine.
divine. No, I'd like to use one of my harness. Like what's it called? I'm sorry. It's
Divine powers.
Channel divinity, and I'm gonna regain a second level spell slot.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Lorena's telling us that there's movement down to the south up on the shelf. So, is this up or is this down? This looks down.
That should be up.
Okay, so movement up. And then we got whatever is off this way.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
we
that's
don't
showing
want things coming up
stairways.
behind us, so maybe we should check out what's over there in those side tunnels before we move further or deeper in.
Yeah. Was it just ice and nothing in here?
You notice there are. Let's see. Great Glacier. 30-foot high cavern, center remains of a wooden ship hull rest on the floor. So you got bits and pieces of a ship, but not any kind of ship you've ever sailed on.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems odd that, I mean, it has like the decking of a ship, but some of the rigging and all that just seems off.
Gotcha.
To you.
Gotcha. Maybe we should try sneaking ahead this time, so we don't alert whatever may be ahead of us.
Agreed. I'm gonna drop the enhance ability on you.
Okay, that's fine. All right, let's see. I'm that one. She's that one.
I'll cast bless on all of us as we move forward.
That's attacks and saves.
It's
Correct.
attacks and saves. Yep.
All
Plus four roll on attacks and saves. 4 roll on attacks and saves.
Okay, so I am super stealthy. I've got an 8. Lorena, on the other hand, is gone. She rolled a 28.
I rolled 14.
So
14 for me.
when you roll a natural 1, it really keeps the number low.
Oh, is that how that works? That's how that works.
Yep. It's like I might have a +7, but it doesn't matter.
It's a fumble.
Okay.
How many days out are we from this dragon egg hatching is what I want to know.
We picked it up.
4,
We
3.
long rested. And then we made our way.
2 or 3 times.
It's not been too many times because I haven't been able to finish reading the book yet.
I think it's been 3.
Maybe, because we came down and, well, we long rested up top, we came down. Yeah, we came down and long rested.
And long rested. Then we had another long rest after that.
After everything.
And then I think maybe it's only 2. So it's only been 2.
Yeah, I think it's only 2 because we did all of that and made our way out. And long rested there for the second one.
Yeah.
And then we came here.
And we came here, right?
So. Math is hard.
1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Where the hell did I put?
I see a multi. No, I can't be a multi-class. I would like to multi-class in my future, but I can't for what I was thinking because I just didn't set up my character right for it. So it's impossible.
Yeah, it really depends on what you're looking to multi-class into. If Paladin, you just need the charisma.
For story purposes, it's Paladin, but I just have no charisma, so I couldn't do it as a character. It wouldn't be feasible.
You either?
I'd just be the worst Paladin ever. Anyway, I'm sorry. Where's the shelf where the noise is coming from that Lorena told us about?
She was saying there was movement up on this shelf.
Yeah.
That way. Okay.
But we figured it might be worth checking what's down below so it doesn't come up behind us.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you check out this area here.
Oh, and I'm being so stealthy.
Yeah, I'll 14 stealth for me.
Okay. Well, as you're going around these areas here, you find absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Yep, nothing in there.
And as you come down this way, you find stairs going up.
Stairs.
Wait, so now if we go down here, there really will be something behind us, maybe. So
yeah, we saw it's a 30-foot high, I think. No, it's not 30 foot. Is it? It's something, some number up here. So it would have to drop down, but we have stairs going up.
Oh,
right.
Oh, okay. Stairs.
So,
Those are good.
I can take the lead. I'm good at taking a beating. And I'm so stealthy right now, nothing can see me. I mean, I'm amazed that you can see me personally. I mean, that
as you're climbing up the stairs, you do hear a ruckus up in this area, general area.
All right. Ruckus.
Yeah, right. I guess let's keep going.
Stealthily? Same stealth check?
Yep.
Same stealth check.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a thing up here.
It hasn't noticed you.
What is it?
Oh.
It's a little red lizard thing on the map.
I know. Looks like a kobold.
A kobold?
We killed plenty of those.
Is it a kobold or a
Are you in the room?
kobold?
No.
It's probably a cold kobold.
It's a cold
What is it?
bald man, right? Is what you're saying?
Anyone know Draconic? Maybe we could talk to it.
I can understand any language.
Yeah, no, Draconic is not one of the few languages I understand.
I mean, I'll step forward and is there still a ruckus on the other side?
Well, you see him kind of like rummaging through stuff, trying to find something to eat. Type deal.
What's up?
Come here.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk to the creature, or should I? Well, I can understand.
I'm pretty sure I can handle this. Appreciate it, but I'm good with people, as you've seen. I'm not.
Oh, do you know how to speak Draconic?
No.
Oh.
I don't know if any of us do.
No,
I can
sorry,
make you speak Draconic.
None of us can.
I can make you speak Draconic. You want to be able to speak Draconic?
I don't know if it's worth spending the spell slot on gestures. Something that, like, gestures might be able to get done.
I doubt that.
Oh God.
Plus, it's just a kobold.
Okay. Be careful.
I'll be careful. Dodgily approaching.
Can I
Actually approaching?
I want to follow him like 10 feet behind.
Okay.
I'll, as I approach, I'm dodge actioning if that's possible. Because I don't know what this thing is, and I'll call out to it and ask it what the hell it's doing here. In common.
Okay. You're saying you're taking the dodge action?
Yeah, I'm being real careful and watching my surroundings and ready for anything. Because last time I saw a kobold, I had something get thrown at me.
Well, as you talk to it, kind of perks his head up. It kind of snarls, and you notice you've seen kobolds. They have
Yeah.
fangs. These seem to be a little bit longer, and before you know it, it's crawled up on your back and tried to take a bite out of you.
Okay, that's a thing.
I want to suck your blood.
That's a thing.
So, shall we go ahead and roll initiative?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Ooh,
Lorena is what's hers again? Okay, so she's a 10, and I am.
Excuse me. Oh,
I think I'm
jeez.
still
All right,
plus
there you
3.
go.
My amazing initiative kicking in again here with a 9, a solid 9.
Oh,
Well, I mean, you know,
there we go.
it's better than what I got. I guess it's actually probably what I got. You got a 9.
It's small. This is a small thing we're looking at, like a very small creature, or it's a medium creature.
So a kobold is a small, like
Oh.
2.5, 3 foot
No,
tall.
I mean I know what it's. Is it the same thing as a kobold, or like?
It's a kobold vampire spawn.
Oh my god!
That's a thing.
What the
Apparently.
fuck?
That's a thing. Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And that's why I kind of chuckled. It's like, shit, if it bit you and you failed again.
Don't
I would
think
be
he
a
can fail.
werepire. No. Is this a disease or a curse?
I don't know anymore.
Vampirism, I think, is considered a disease.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm immune to diseases.
Yep.
Yeah. I was just thinking of werewolf vampire.
That'd be
Combo.
hilarious.
You have to do
Underworld.
it. You have to do it reversed for that to be the
Ah.
case.
Yeah. I would have to
So-
be like a level 9 monk, then become a vampire, then become a werebear, then get to level 10 where I'm immune to everything. All right. So, Bless is up, and I got this little thing on my back.
Mm-hmm.
Is there only one of them?
That you see. Well, let me tell you what you see in here too. Frost-covered blocks of stone jet from the floor from this 10-foot high cave of ice. Perched atop the largest stone is an emancipated kobold with glowing red eyes. It bears elongated fangs and hisses at you.
I deserve this.
So, we're actually okay. We're entering initiative. Are we? Can we take a break before we enter this initiative? Is that reasonable?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's reasonable. I didn't realize the time.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
break time.
before
it
we
is.
hop into our initiative, if it's going to be a long time, we might as well do it now before we start an initiative.
So
Sure.
then, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take ourselves a 10-minute break so people can use bathrooms, get drinks, and we'll be right back so we can watch Typhoid get bit by a vampire kobold over and over again and let it get frustrated that he can't do nothing about it. Alright, so we'll be right back. All right, and we're back from our separate little potty breaks, ready to watch Typhoid get eaten by a kobold. Sounds like poetic justice to me. You decide.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's only fair.
You were
So this
destined for
kobold is literally on his shoulder, chewing into his neck, right?
Trying to, but apparently he's thick-skinned.
Slightly.
Well, when this is
All
over
right.
with, Typhoid and I are going to have a long talk.
Did Lorena roll? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she got it way down there.
Yeah, we're just.
So what are you doing, Typhoid? You got this vampire.
I'm gonna return the favor. I'm gonna wrench its head for it and bite the shit out of its neck.
Okay.
So first attack. 19, 21, 22,
That
28
hits.
plus 8 for 30.
That hits. Oh, 30 points of damage?
No.
Oh.
30 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Not 30 points of damage yet. All my attacks are magical and whatnot, just in case that matters. Then I'm gonna start ripping at the base of its skull with my claws, trying to get it off the back. That was a 20 and then it rolled onto an 8. That's bullshit. 15, 18 plus 8. That's That's a 9 plus 2 plus 8. So 19. And then last attack is even worse. That's a 8 plus 8, 16. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so all my attacks hit. Perfect. Has it been 10 minutes since the last fight? We fought those, he cast 4 spells, and then we walked this way.
Yeah, and you searched a little bit. So, yeah, I'll say it's been over 10 minutes.
Okay. All right.
Why?
Well, there's an inspiration I didn't use, so that's going to be... Yeah, it's going to take some necrotic damage. Does it take necrotic damage?
Little bit. It's resistant to it.
Okay.
Also, let me know if my crunching gets too loud in the ear.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you over your crunching. What was that?
Okay, so that's going to be 3 points of necrotic damage. I halved it. It was 6. It can be poisoned if it can be poisoned. It's a vampire, so I don't know if it's immune to poison.
It doesn't say that it is, so...
It's poisoned. Perfect. And 56 points of damage.
56 points of damage?
Yes.
All right.
I rolled really high on the first 2 attacks. I rolled a 15 and a 13, and then pretty average amongst. But yeah, 56 total.
It kind of goes sort of limp on your shoulder there. You still feel it kind of breathing, but kind of limp. As you're looking at it, you see some of the wounds start to heal up.
Fuck. Great. All right, so
Time to start making some holy water.
maybe
And it tries to bite into you again.
at disadvantage.
Yeah, I rolled a 10 and a 9. So,
The 9 will miss.
okay. So I'll use my fate point to make it hit.
Can I?
If you want
we're
to.
still in
Yeah.
initiative.
Yeah, Lorena. Yeah, the creature's still alive, but barely.
Einsfide Dry Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
she'll move up to get within range, and okay, so that's a 17, 18, and a natural 1.
Okay, natural 1 misses.
20. I rolled 2 10s.
Okay.
Force.
This time it does go limp into your shoulder and then starts to form into a mist.
Oh, it is vampire shit. That's what Lorena.
Okay.
That was good. That was good.
All right.
It turned into
Mario.
a fart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's mist formed somehow.
Well, that's not good.
Anyone know anything about vampires?
Yeah. On my turn, I will.
Okay, I don't know much about
I'm
vampires.
gonna roll to see if I know anything. See, what do you want? Arcana or intelligence or? It's all pretty much the same. Never mind. No, wait,
Yeah.
it's not the same. What do you want? It's
Mm.
not the same.
Well, vampires aren't technically magical. They are creatures, so I'm leaning more towards a survival
Survival.
or nature.
All right. Well, survival is better. So
Okay.
that'll be a 14.
All right.
Do I know anything about vampires?
They like to say blood.
That's all I know.
No. That when they drop to 0 outside the resting place, the vampire turns into a cloud of mist. Instead of falling conscious, provide that it's not in sunlight or running water, and then starts to basically try to find its resting place. So you got about 2 hours, or it has 2 hours to get to where it needs to go, or be destroyed.
Oh, shit. Oh, I can do
Does
something
it?
about that.
Okay. Well, I will take my haversack and open up the top of it and go whoop over the.
Oh, wait. It actually really depends on how strict you want to. All right. Wait. I'll ask on my turn. Sorry.
You quickly open up your haversack and swoop up the cloudy mist, and it kind of gets sucked in.
And I will close the bag up, cinch it up as tight as I can cinch it up.
Okay.
There, I caught your fart.
Oh,
What do we do with it now?
oh. I was going to follow it to its resting place if you want to let it out. I would have to maybe rest.
You ready?
No. Wait. I have a spell that I can see into the ethereal plane, and I believe that the mist will travel to its resting place, and I can watch it travel to its resting place using a spell to see things as how they are.
So what I will do is I will wait until he does whatever he needs to do to see or do whatever, and then I will go and let it out.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's any other objections.
Well, but I have to talk. So the thing about high level spells is they need like these consumable components things. So like Marcus, I prepared true seeing, but it needs a really specific consumable component.
What's the name?
Yeah. So if I can't cast it, I understand. I want to know what you want to do about that, because it does need like it says like
is it a new
eyes that costs 25 gold pieces, is made from mushrooms, powder, saffron, and fat. So like that's not
is this a spell you learned prior to leveling, or is this one of your new spells you picked up when you leveled?
brand new.
Okay, then no, you won't have the spell components for it.
Okay.
What is it
'Cause
you
yeah.
need?
Some crazy ointment, magic ointment. Like I need to go to a witch or a herbalist of some sort to pick this thing up.
Oh, I'm sure Terrafina has some magic ointment.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be too late by
I can't
then.
do it. I can't do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But we
We
can follow
could.
the cloud, right? Can't we like just follow the cloud?
I mean, you could
And-
keep it trapped.
What if it goes through the? What if it goes through the wall?
just to save your spell slot, I wouldn't worry about following. We'll say it's dead. It's
A little thing.
yeah, its resting place. It's going to take a lot longer than the 2 hours to get there, and it does have to cross water because you came across running water.
We've come across a lot of water on our way here, especially in the entrance.
Okay.
So
All right.
just to save you your spell slot because you're going to need them.
Oh, good.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
So I've been doing
so-
I've been doing a lot of thinking, Typhoid. You got a pretty good survivability right there. You know that nice fancy thing you've got going for you.
What?
I mean, I've seen people try to hit you with their weapons and it just kind of bounce off your skin and shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You want to share the joy?
I mean, are you sure you want this?
No, not really. No, I'm not really sure, but I was kind of ready to let that little fucker bite me there, but before y'all killed it. Yeah.
I mean,
You know what?
if we come across another,
Roll me a roll percentage. I'm going to see if the dice are going to tell me to do so.
Marcus, you want to roll?
Oh, me?
Well, actually, Marcus, that's up to you whether or not you want me to even attempt this.
What are you trying to attempt? Let
To get
him
bit?
bite you?
Yeah, get bit.
That's up to you. You have to persuade him to let you bite him. Or you persuade him to bite you if that's what you really want.
Yeah. Well, let's
I mean, if it's what you really want,
give me.
it's
Well,
got to
give
be
me
what
a
you really
percentage
want.
to see if this character actually does want this.
It's more of a
As a
ho-hum,
prior
yes.
DM, I think
Where
it's a bad
is this
idea.
where I should use my fate point right here?
All right, so I've rolled.
Intervene on this.
I've
right
rolled.
here?
I have a 44.
I'm above that. I'm double.
All right, Largal doesn't even think about it. He just teases you about biting him. Yeah, go
I'm
ahead, bite.
88.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Fucking with you. Don't worry about that.
Yep, I rolled a legit 88.
Okay. So, but there, I'm sure there's some more vampires or other creatures here that you might run across.
Yeah, like I said, as a player, maybe, but as a a DM for other games, that can get a bit much for you to have to worry about.
Everything is elemental based now. Fuck you.
So, what would y'all like to do now?
I guess we're moving.
Yeah, keep moving forward if there's nothing of interest to check out in here.
Okay. So she's already pointed this out to you guys.
Yeah, and we had the thing in here making
Yeah.
noise. So we should stealth up after that thing. How long had it been dead?
Stealth. I rolled it.
Yeah. Lorena roll stealth, I roll stealth. It's both super high. Mine's if it was plus 7, 25, hers is 24.
There it is. Mine is currently a 20, dirty 20.
Okay.
Excuse me.
What was that?
Oh, there's some stuff going on up here.
Which way did we go?
Up and to the right, or down and to the right.
I can't see anything. I'm
Okay.
behind you, Tetra,
This way,
but I can't.
this way.
I can't see anything.
Okay.
Telephone game. So
okay.
There's ice methods up there. Pass it along.
There's ice mittens up ahead. What he
Worse.
said.
Are those good? Is that good or bad? I don't know what my smittens are good or all right.
Yeah, I don't know.
What you do know from the previous island when you were talking with what's his name?
Ozo,
Uh,
I think.
yeah.
Ozu.
that they're just creations of Ariel.
Okay. All right.
Sopo.
Oh, nah.
So we know Lorena can talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to try and talk to these things, or just sneak on by?
If there are creations of Arl's, destroy them and be done with it.
Fair enough.
I mean, if that's the case, I can do that right now.
Destroy them. Mark, destroy them.
I mean, they're all within fireball range.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do it.
Okay. They're methods, so I don't think I need a major blast. I'll just use a 3rd level.
Okay.
Before this room gets rocked, what's it look like? If you wish to read the text.
Yeah, before I.
Yeah, so. Sparkling icicles as long as longswords cling to the 40-foot roof of the cavern, the floor of which is strewn with frost-covered blocks of stone and a toppered pillar. Embedded in the east wall is a glittering stone tower that appears to have crashed through the ceiling long ago. The exposed wall is cracked and has a few small holes in it, but otherwise intact. What's everyone's perception? Largo, you do see some movement on the other side of that wall.
Yeah, visual is an 18, hearing and smelling is a 23. That's why mine has that dash.
I'm going to end up waking up or getting something's attention when I get rid of all these methods.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Cool.
Bring it out and let's be done with it. Let's kill these foul creations.
All right, so 10, 20, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 points of fire damage, and I centered it wherever in the room to take out the most I could take out.
Nice.
So they have at least.
Dope. Very good.
Yeah.
Lorena's dead. You killed Lorena. How dare you?
Oh, actually, oh no, she's not dead. I forgot the one thing that ice methods do when they die.
Oh, they explode, do they?
Yeah.
After there's a mouthful of pop rocks going on.
You do see movement, Largle and Typhoid, you kind of smell it.
What's it smell like?
Okay, that was 100 and a kill. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my calculator going to make sure I don't have to go through and calculate all the XP
After the fact.
Yeah. All right. So those are dead. It smells somewhat of a
Like Teen Spirit?
wet dog.
Hey, there's my werewolf.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it smells like wet dog up ahead. I guess be on guard. There's still something up in out of character H6. There's movement up that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see it there yet.
I mean, feel free to come join us.
Oh, I didn't know if we were.
Yeah, we blew up everything, and we would still be sneaking except for Largle at this point.
Well, as you are sneaking in, you see something leap up on one of the stones, and it kind of looks like this.
No, not your werewolf. Sorry.
No, but still another vamp.
Hey, do you want to be bit by it?
At this point in time, I'm starting to reconsider. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. It's getting a little weird.
Should we roll?
I roll a religion check on these vampiric creatures.
Sure can.
I want to see if if they're weak to any sort of damage. That's only a 15.
We know they're resistant to necrotic because that little guy didn't take as much as he could have.
Yeah, I don't know about weak.
We know that much.
You do know that you can incapacitate it by staking in the heart.
Okay.
It doesn't like sunlight. Can't really move across running water.
Uh-huh.
And if you start speaking celestial, it kind of gets really, really pissed off at you. Sort of like a raging sensation comes over it.
Celestial, you say?
Okay, so can I speak out to it in Celestial and cast Dawn in the area that it's going to come out in? Like right
Well,
here?
it's already out and looking at you, so you can do it on your initiative if y'all roll for your...
All right.
Alrighty. Here is me. There is Lorena. Oh God. Dang. Okay. Oh,
No
well, fuck it.
initiative, huh?
Let's go ahead and just change that 2 to a 1.
Ooh, ouch.
All right, down to an 11, or not.
That's a weird number.
Yeah, Lorena is I want to say like a 19. Yeah, no, 16. I was adding my initiative to hers.
And that's everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Largo, you're coming around the corner. You see this large, gnarling
Hey, this
creature
is right within 5 foot of it. I run up to it, battle axe out, come running towards it, and I will booming
shit.
blade.
Bonk.
All right.
Yeah, unless the 9 hits it, I miss.
Is Bless still up? Bless was the last fight with
No,
Kobold.
Bless, it's been longer than 10 minutes,
Oh,
right?
you dropped it? Bless is
Too
only a
long.
minute too.
Too long. It's way too long.
Yeah. So yeah, you try to swing at it, kind of ducks under your blade, kind of cackles at you.
Well, that's a move. That's an action. As a bonus action, I'll look back at. Well, looks like Typhoid's the next one up. What's your dex?
I'm not up real quick.
Perrin, what's your dex?
Not very good.
Okay, so you're definitely after Typhoid. So I'll look. No, Lorena's next.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, I done fucked up, Lorena, but you got this, and she can have a bardic inspiration.
All right, she will take that D8. Okay, so. Oh, so 15 feet. She can move up there. So yeah, Lorena will move up there.
All right.
And she is going to go ahead and use Lightning Lure,
Okay.
which is an at-will spell cantrip. She creates an energy strength save. Give me a strength save.
20.
Yeah, that succeeds by a large margin. Take. I believe it's save or none, so that's her action bonus. Move. What she got? I don't know if she has a lot for bonus. So yeah. Actually, she will go ahead and hex its strength.
Okay. Probably should have done that beforehand.
It's strength checks, not strength saves. Hex doesn't do saving throws. That's why that doesn't really matter.
Okay.
So yeah, she'll hex its strength. And then move 5 feet backwards. This way.
Wow. His turn. Does an 18 hit you, Largo?
Yes, I think it does.
No.
I have to double check. No, it doesn't.
All right.
I thought it was an 18. It's actually a 19 at the moment.
You see it trying to bite down and bites into your armor, and then goes in for a claw, and that too misses.
Well, darn. At least buy me a drink first.
Typhoid.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move right on up. Just scurry right along. And do my attacks. But first, I'm gonna grapple it. And it's got disadvantage. Ooh, that's really high. 17 plus 8, 25. And it's got disadvantage on its grapple check.
Well, he rolled a nat 20 for 25, and then he also rolled a 21. So, it's
grapple him. And then, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and attack 3 more times. Because, of course. 19 natural. Ooh, 13 plus 8. 21 hit?
Just hits.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, so we know a 12 doesn't hit. Because I rolled a 3 and a 4 on that last attack. Alright, so that's 3 attacks. And he's grappled.
Alright, looks like Dragon needs to go out. So I need to go take
Okay.
care of that.
Go take care of that.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
So,
Just tell me you want to do what you want to do before I go.
I'm just going to swing with his axe.
You want to do that real quick?
Blade each time.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to do that right quick, I'm done.
And then we can go on to Lorena after you do it really.
Yep,
Alright.
that's 48 points of damage. No having of anything
So,
because I didn't poison
I
it.
will, when it's my turn, I will shift for the advantage of the attack roll. That'd be a 22.
Hits.
Alright. Where's the D12? I lost my D12. There's my D12. Alright, so for the initial damage, it'll be 13 slashing and 10 thunder damage, and if it moves again, I'll go ahead and roll the damage for that just in case it moves on its own accord. It'd only be 6 points then. I'll be back.
Dead.
You're gonna make it have a really bad day now.
It's not dead? No, I can't. You guys are there.
Nah, it's fine.
Would my 15 religion check tell me whether it was undead or not? Like it's a vampire creature, an undead creature? Would I know that?
You do know it's a shape-changing undead creature.
So I can destroy creatures at level counter rating 2 at this point. Can I
He's just going to
destroy
chuckle
it?
at you. He'll chuckle at you. He'll chuckle at you.
All right, so I'm gonna try and turn it then.
Okay.
That is a Wisdom 19 save.
Okay. You cast it. You think it might do something?
So I'm gonna, I'll grab onto my amulet and try and use Channel Divinity to turn it and frighten it.
All right. I assume, what's Lorena doing?
She's gonna go ahead and simple Eldritch Blast, add the hex damage.
Okay.
If it hits, and 17 hit.
Yes, just hits.
Okay, because the rest won't. That's for sure. So that is going to be Oh, kidoki. So, vampire. This is necrotic. I think. Double checking.
Eldritch Blast is
Hex. She's got hex on it.
Oh, Hex is necrotic, yes.
1 point.
Okay.
And then 7 force.
All right. As you have a hold of this knoll, it mystifies in your hand and then reappears here.
Oh, that cheeky little piece.
Oh,
Um,
God.
You had a
and-
basic of sorts.
Well, it's a shape changer, so he can change into a mist and then reappear. Basically, a misty step, but without just blinking. Back up.
Yeah.
But I will need a wisdom save from just about everybody.
All right.
Wisdom save from everybody. All right.
Yeah.
16.
That is a 17 for me and a 24 for Lorena.
Okay.
Yeah, 17. 12 plus 5.
Right.
And we'll deal with Dan later when he gets back.
Well, he'll raise out a frightful cackle, but y'all saved, so that does nothing. All right. That's just one of its innate abilities. So he will. Yeah. That. No, that's actually part of his movement, so that's good. That's all right.
I'm gonna Kool-Aid Man through this crack in this wall.
Okay.
You need a roll?
No, you can bust through it.
All right. And I'm just gonna go right up to it and unleash my full force of everything.
All right. Does a 22 hit you?
As I move through, 22 will hit.
All right, because he was saving his action.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
And as you come running up, he slaps you with a claw. And you take a whole whopping 8 points of slashing.
Is this slashing magical? I'm fine. I'm sure it is.
Yeah. It's magical as yours is.
Okay. I had a thing in mind. Yes. All right. All my attacks. Let's go. One of those in a natural 20, 16, 11 for 19 minimum on that attack.
Okay.
And then 19 minimum again.
Okay.
And you need to make wisdom save.
Wisdom?
Yep, you need wisdom save. All right, so let's start
that'll
out.
be good.
By the way, you do
What's the
notice
save?
that some of his wounds, 15.
I rolled a 14. And I have +0.
You are frightened.
Oh, okay, cool. Disadvantage on attacks, and I can't move any closer to him. Where is he? Oh,
You're in a way.
Slap me in the face.
Barball just busted through this kind of like stone crack and like ran through it and ran after and attacked this vampire as it disappeared into this space.
Typhoid did?
Yeah.
Typhloid, yeah.
Okay.
Typhloid, and you're on the outside, and I'm behind you, and then Lorena is, I don't know.
Is
what
this the
she's
same
doing.
one? I take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
But it missed it away? I didn't get an attack opportunity when it left?
I formed into a mist.
Okay.
And
Just verifying, because, I had to go walk the dog.
Yeah. So that is already halved 7 points of necrotic damage if it takes necrotic damage and it's poisoned, if it can be poisoned. Is it immune to poison?
Doesn't say.
All right, so it's poisoned. And then, yeah, if it's a resistant to necrotic, that's 7 points already halved. I rolled
So
really
I just
high.
take 7 points of damage.
And then from the biting, clawing, slashing, ripping at this thing, that is 76 points of damage.
Alrighty.
When the bite is a 20 to start because of the crit, and then it's plus 16 for modifiers,
That's like
You,
adds up real quick.
you do hear it kind of limp and yelp a bit as it's kind of falls to the ground, but it's still trying to catch its breath.
For giggles, let's go with the con
Giggles
save.
isn't with this crew.
No, we'll just go with the con save. Give me a con save.
22.
That's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine. I'm gonna move here with the rest of my movement.
Okay. Now with your turn undead, if I get hit, I don't have to run away again, right? Am I
No?
correct?
yeah, it's fun.
Oh, is
Okay.
it? Okay.
All right. So you're up.
Um. Um, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll come here.
Okay.
And cast Guiding Bolt at level 1 at it.
Okay.
That is
And
natural 1. Does that hit? Plus
just a
11?
bit outside.
12?
Plus 11?
Plus 11, it's pretty good. Alright, okay. Alright, so then I miss, and that's my turn.
You hit the ice worm that was, kind of crawling away.
Okay.
Poor ice
fair.
worm.
That's fair. I guess I did that.
All right. Largo.
Yep. I can't do anything. I guess I'll just slap it with a firebolt because I cannot get any closer to him.
All right.
But even firebolt's at disadvantage, correct?
I mean, if you want to drop a shatter, that's okay.
You can close your eyes and try to shoot him with disadvantage.
I got a better idea. Give me a saving throw. Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Yes.
Do I need
12.
to as well?
No. 12, you fail.
Okay.
Take 11 points of... What is it? 11 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And he has to subtract a d4 from his next saving throw. I
Well,
just hit
his
him with a
saving
mind.
throws.
I hit him with a
He's in
mind
miss.
sliver.
Miss. For now. Yeah. He's mystified. So. What do you want to do?
I can't do nothing about it, so...
So technically, you're all out of initiative. Lorena, does she want to do anything before it kind of like tries to fly away?
Sure. She'll move up to where she can see it. She'll level her crossbow, and this just says as a weapon attack. It doesn't have to be a melee weapon or anything like that. She will use Branding Smite on this attack.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. Hope for the best. 16 plus whatever her crossbow is, which is
That'll
probably a
hit.
lot. Okay, so... Oh, fuck. That's sneak attack on top of this.
It's gone. You're doing
Branding-
radiant damage, right? For
yeah, the
smite?
Branding Smite is radiant. That's I
Okay.
don't get to roll a lot of d6 that often.
Well, I'll let you roll. Go ahead and roll it.
9 radiant,
Hmm.
and then whatever her sneak attack is was probably just another 3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
8 sneak, so that's 17. And then her crossbow, boop, 5.
Okay.
Nice. It's dead.
Yep. It's dead. And while you're in here, little remains of this tower besides the outer shell. The interior walls are decorated with shifting geometric patterns. Human skeleton in a white robe lies on the uneven floor. And now, dead mist. Okay. But yeah.
Can I search the skeleton?
Sure. Go ahead and you search it. You find a silver 4-point star amulet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it.
Okay.
Does that amulet mean anything?
Does that have any sort of religious
Yeah.
symbol? Knowing what like a
Oh.
religious amulet would look like.
Give me either a history or religion check, whichever one.
27, natural 20.
You know that it is a symbol of Mistral. The history and fate of God Mistral are tied up to the story of Nestor's fall. Mistral was the original god of magic. She is said to create the weave, which enables spellcasting.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. That's cool. Cool with that.
All right.
It looks like there's something on the other side of this wall, but it looks like it might be a little hard to get through. But it looks like there's a staircase over here.
Well, buddy,
So-
you got the strength. Why don't you just pound through it like you did the last one?
Well, I
I'm gonna
mean,
step back.
there was also something over here. If there's an entrance over here, maybe it's an entrance exit. can just
You
walk
notice the
around.
stairs are going the same direction
All right. So we
as
can
they're going. You have 2 staircases that are going downward.
Yeah, so they might be, same area. Plus, it would save structural integrity. I didn't think about that the first time. That's okay. Do we want to take a short rest? I'm doing okay right now, but I just ran her all out of spells, and I'm halfway out of spell slots.
If you want to, I don't gain very much from a short rest, but if you want to, I'm fine with it.
I'm fine to keep going. I was just asking in case anyone else needed
I
anything.
mean, we can keep rolling.
It
Onwards.
doesn't do very much. Yeah, it doesn't do very much for me, honestly.
Yep. Onwards. See whatever's in this area. That was a noise.
It was.
Okay. So you'll continue on?
Yep.
Yeah,
Into
I'm
this area.
behind Typhoid a little bit, like 15, 20 feet.
Okay. So as you come into this room, the top of a partially shattered tower rests on its side in the middle of this 30-foot high cavern. Long icicles hang from the ceiling above the toppled spire. North of the tower is a 15-foot diameter hole in the floor that seems to be the upper end of a tunnel.
I would think we might want to explore a little further before going through that tunnel. There might be
Right.
more in here.
Can I look at the icicles? Do they look like secure or not secure, seeing as how we've had icicles fall on us before?
They're methods.
Yeah, you're seeing regular icicles. They're not like the ones that you saw before that were Mephits.
Okay. So just like a giant room with huge icicles and this thing in the middle.
Yeah.
And a tunnel on the opposite side. I guess we're moving over there.
I mean, search this place. There's a tower right here. There could be something in front of it or inside this tower.
Okay.
It might be worth searching this place out.
Alrighty. Give me investigation.
I will assist whoever wants to investigate.
It won't be me because I am not very good at that.
You're not very good at that?
Investigation? Let me. Yeah, because investigation takes.
Largle isn't, or not Largle. Lorena's not bad, and she's got a really
I
good
have a
investigation.
+1 to my investigation, so.
I'm okay, but I'm not the best at investigation. I'm not dumb, but I'm not good at investigation.
Yeah.
What's Wampus at?
Lorena will search. She's got a +9 with
Wampus-
advantage.
Okay.
Wampus has got a +4.
Oh, okay.
Lorena.
So
Yep.
he can assist Lorena.
22.
Nice.
Wait, no. I rolled an 18. I was thinking that's a 4 for some reason.
27.
27. That's the number.
Okay.
27.
Tucked inside the attic spire is a wooden chest with a sliding bolt latch that is frosted over.
Frosted over.
I mean, I can open it. It doesn't seem to be, the cold doesn't seem to be affecting me if that's the case.
Huh? How do you
Any
plan on
objections?
opening it?
It's a sliding bolt, you said. So it's just,
That's frosted over.
oh, yeah, I'll just
Strength.
break the ice.
Okay.
I got
As
nails.
you-
I got claws.
Okay. Well, as you pick up the chest to do that, you do hear some shattered glass already in it.
It's already broken. I'll be careful, though.
Okay. Go ahead.
What
Walk
do you want?
away. Go ahead. Give me an attack roll.
I will be doing so. Okay. That's a 17 plus 8.
Okay. Give me some damage.
Ew, I rolled low. 11.
Okay. Give me a percentage roll.
85.
Okay.
Oh.
Rolled another 8.
You slash open this ice off the latch.
I would do this away from everyone in case.
Yeah, and you flip it open. Most of the bottles inside the chest are smashed, but there are 2 potions.
Picking them
That
up and looking
red
at them.
liquid glimmers when you kind of shake it up a bit.
So we've got a green acid resistance, a red orange fire, empty but heavy force, heroism, healing, greater healing, and climbing potions. Do they match up with any of those?
It kind of looks like the healing one, but a little bit deeper in red and a larger kind of bottle.
What about the second one?
Which 2 healing potions do you have?
Greater and normal.
All right. It's
I have a superior.
okay. It kind of looks like the one he's holding.
So we got 2 superiors, it looks like.
Yes.
I mean, we found a couple of these, and yeah, it looks like those.
Yeah.
I have like a little like pouch, like a little belt sort of thing on my waist with like a couple of potions in it, and like I have like 2 very substantial red potions,
Yeah.
and then 2 slightly smaller potions, but still quite substantial. Just hanging there. They've been there the entire time, pretty much.
Gotcha. Who wants to carry these? Two superiors. Anyone?
You guys got that covered, don't you?
I mean, I could carry it, but
People who take a lot of damage. Whoever takes the most damage, you take the least damage. Typhoid, I would say. Maybe Lorena.
I was gonna say maybe he should hang on to him then. That way he can have in case one of us falls.
I'll hold on to one, and I mean, we can give Lorena the other.
Okay.
He took a lot of damage last time, so.
Yeah. Okay. So where to next?
There's two ways to go. There's a tower and then a tunnel.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we would
You
continue.
got the tunnel here, and you got stairs over here.
Yeah, I think we'd want to fill this place out before going down, or.
Yeah, as somebody said once before, I want to Greyhawk this.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever that means.
H7. Aside from the tower embedded in the west wall, rubble around 30-foot high cavern is empty. Natural form staircase to southeast, the one that you just came up of. So it kind of looks familiar.
Okay.
What is that thing? Is that a coffin-looking thing, or just a stone-looking thing up there to the top?
Okay. You see a slab that is about 8 feet long, 4 feet wide, about 4 feet high,
Coffinish.
and covered in frost.
Man, I think we should go check that out first. I know usually you go left first in a dungeon, so it might be a good idea.
That is the case. I mean, that looks coffinish if you want to take a peek at it.
Well, I mean, color me curious then. Let's go take a look.
Larkwall, you want to go up together?
I'll follow with you.
Yep.
Okay. Everyone's gonna go up. All right. Cool.
Yep. I'll stay a little ways
Where did
back.
I go?
but-
Oops.
A flat, slightly canted slab of stone rests in the center of this 20-foot high cave. One side is rough, as if the slab had been torn from a larger structure. The slab is 8 feet long, 4 feet wide, 4 feet high, and covered with frost.
Covered with frost.
Are these runes or markings on it there?
As you look, you scrape off some of the frost, you do see draconic script etched into the top.
Not me.
With an open eye carved above it.
So Lorena can sit down and, as a ritual, comprehend languages if we want to take 10 minutes or 11 minutes technically.
Okay.
If that's something we want to do, she can read it and understand it.
Let's just open it up and
See what happens.
yeah.
All right.
Just yeah.
Right.
I don't know who's the swiftest in the group, Lorena or Typhoid? Who's
Well, Lorena's the assassin, so I'm gonna assume she's the swiftest.
Yeah, when it comes to dexterity, if it's dodge and stuff, I'm not too bad about. But when it comes to,
Okay.
I accidentally misclicked.
Well, as she's looking over it, trying to figure out how to get in this thing, she looks to you and says, "This isn't a coffin. This is a built slab with some kind of arcane device on it."
So do we want to try and understand it? Take 10 minutes?
Yeah, I guess we have to. Does it look like, can I start taking out the notebook then that I found and start looking through the notebook?
Sure.
Does it look like anything in there?
Nothing of this particular script that you see in there.
So it's gonna be can I make an Arcana check to see if I know what it does?
Okay, you can certainly try.
Not gonna know, but that's fine.
She'll
No, I
do her
don't know.
comprehend languages.
It was a 5. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. You're not 100% sure.
Looking at it, I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna just look at it.
Yeah.
Walk around.
And she ritually casts comprehend languages.
Yep. So 10 minutes and change.
Okay. Well, with her comprehend languages, as she looks over the book with Perrin, she starts to understand a little bit more and realizes, hey, that's Loros. That's Nerethian's tongue.
Sure,
That's
whatever
why
you just said.
That's why it's been hard for you to actually read the book. But she looks at the Draconic on there and says, take the free self-guided tour of Yithrin. Press the I to cast the spell.
Excuse me?
What?
Take the free self-guided tour of Yithrin. Press the I to cast the spell.
What do you
You
mean?
will let everybody know that.
Sure.
Hey.
Whatever that's supposed to mean.
So are you saying this is like one of them tour guides that will lead you around? Say, like, if you were to go to a big city, they lead you around all the fancy places, but this is a self-guided magical tour.
It's not a 3-hour tour, is it? I hear those aren't
It
good.
says, take
Oh,
the free self-guided tour of Yithrin. Press the I to cast the spell.
No, this is a free one, not a 3-1. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's-
Well, I guess that's different, right? Supposedly.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? And it's under ice, you
I
say?
hear that as being the famous last words of anybody.
Yeah.
All
So-
right, I mean, here we go.
Yeah. Attempt to press the I, see what happens.
Okay, who's pressing the I?
Unless someone will stop me, I'm willing to go unless someone else wants to.
Sounds like you're willing to bite the bullet, so have fun.
If someone else wants to.
Okay.
All right. Bop.
No.
I bopped the
You
eye.
bought the eye. A greenish orb of an eye appears in front of you as you now have Arcane Eye for the next hour.
How the fuck does this work? Any of you guys know how this works?
No.
I
mean, maybe if the warlock was here, she could tell you.
I'll peek through the eye of this newfound ability.
Yeah.
I,
An invisible magical eye within range that hovers. So to you, you see it. Everybody else doesn't see it.
I mean, I got this weird little green eye in front of me.
You mentally receive visual information from the eye as normal vision and dark vision up to 30 feet. The eye can look in every direction. As an action, you can move this eye up to 30 feet in any direction. There is no limit on how far away the eye can move away from you, but it can't enter another plane of existence. A solid barrier blocks the eye's movement, but the eye can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch in diameter.
So, okay, yeah, no, unless I think this would be a great way to investigate the rest of this place safely from here. I'm just, if you're fine with that, I'm willing to try and figure out how this thing works. I will extend my hands and be like, go.
And all y'all are just looking at him as he does that and says, go.
And I try to move the eye with my action.
Okay. So he's just standing there, just wandering around.
Tyler,
I
you
got
all
this weird green eye. There it goes. Wow, that's weird. I can see what it's saying
Floyd,
right
you're
now.
picking up some weird powers recently.
I don't know why. It's just this green eye, and okay, now it's. I will just command it to lead out in front of us to see what was ahead of us, basically.
Okay. Do you want to send it out? Are you all taking a short rest while you scan the area, or what?
I would like a short rest while I scan the area.
Okay.
That way, it's safe for us, and she'll get her spell slots back. I'll get my stuff back. All I'm doing is I'm mentally commanding it to go places
Okay.
for an hour. Could I be reading my book while it's traveling and just telling me what it's seeing, basically?
Nope, because you're seeing through its eyes now, and you won't be able to read the book.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is I mentally receive visual information from the eye.
But you have to
It doesn't say
use
I'm
your
looking
action
through
to
it.
move it.
Yeah, I just have to tell it, use my action to move it. Would the action be taking place of reading?
Reading. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, I'll spend that hour just scouting out this place.
Okay.
And I'll spend
Well-
that hour reading.
How dare you?
Well, I gotta catch up. You're ahead of me.
No,
Or
I'm way
an
behind
hour
you.
praying.
As the eye flies around, comes back past that tower, and it's looking at the markings that are on in that, and that starts to kind of power up a bit. And you feel that time has reset on this eye, as if the magic was regained. Just throwing that out there.
The tower to the south where we came from?
Where you killed the vampire Noel.
So if you guys got
Okay.
anything that requires Dawn to reboot, might be, I think that's what you're trying to say.
Gotcha. So yeah, I was gonna send it to the right down this little cove, this little corridor with the thing.
Right. I was just dropping a hint that wasn't, because my players failed to think about it.
I mean, I don't know how magic works.
All right. In this area here, and you're resting, so I'll just move you around so you can see.
Yeah. I figured. Yeah. I'll just see.
Lying on the side in the middle of this 20-foot cave is an enormous head made of iron.
Oh.
Its eyes aglow with a golden light.
My voice has changed for some reason, and you guys heard all of that.
Okay.
Alright.
And it'll just keep moving 30 feet, 30 feet, 30 feet.
Alright. You come down some stairs in H11 here.
Oh boy, guys, there's a lot of shadowy figures in this room.
You see about 12 shadows swarming, kind of like the top of the cave ceiling. That's the word I was looking for. Along the ceiling there. They don't seem to really pay much attention because you're an invisible eye.
Yeah.
So you going this way?
Yeah, I'd go right, but I see that I'd go down in this middle part. Does it go down to the left any further than right here on this little?
No, that
Okay.
ends. You have an entrance up to 12, or
I'll see what's this way, and then if I don't see anything, I'll come back up.
okay. Well, this ends here, so I'll just tell you this. This is 20-foot high cavern, tapers to a dead end. A dozen human skeletons, sheathed and frost lie on the uneven floor, but their skulls appear to be missing.
Okay. Then see what's in this area.
H13. This cavern has 10-foot high ceiling covered with icicles that nearly touch the floor, forming thin stalactites. That's not how you spell that, is it? All right. Several of these icicles have been broken off, leaving paths that lead to the cave's floor. Exit narrow tunnels to the east and south. The wider the tunnels up to the west and northeast, high-pitched barking and yiping echoes throughout the cave, as you can't tell which direction those things are coming from.
Okay. I'll follow the high pitched barking.
Well, it's surround
Okay.
sound, so can't
Alright, I'll go up left and not down what looks like stairs first.
Okay, H14. Peering into this 10-foot high cavern, you come face to face with an army of small misshaped ice sculptures.
How big is this place?
This place here is...
In general, am I going to be able to explore the entire place in an hour, moving at 30 feet every 6 seconds? So every 10 turns, that's 300 feet. And then after 300 feet, that's, you know.
Yeah. Might not be able to get all of it. Yeah, especially, well, one,
Because it's 10 turns and then
6,000 feet.
yeah, it's gonna be just over a mile. But I'm trying to think in the manner of turns. But yeah, if I can move 6,000 feet, searching every place.
well,
That's probably.
But I see some more vampire kobolds. I saw a shit ton of shadowy
You've already scouted
figures.
a lot. Even if you can't get the whole thing, you've already learned so much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just more for the case of instead of reading out every single thing, it's as we're know what's there and what to expect. Basically, just
Yeah.
break of the whole encounter bit. Hey, there's like 5 vampiric kobolds here.
and that is where the yipping noise seems to be originating from.
Okay.
All right.
So it looks like it goes up left a smidge.
Yeah, you got an entrance here. You got a staircase here. You got stairs going up to.
It'd be worth to go up left or up to up right.
All right. H18.
And then, I mean, we can see what we see. If there's anything worth seeing, that's fine. If not, just continue on walking, just to save time.
The dead end cave contains a half dozen mounds of snow that rises up and assumes vaguely bipedal forms. Wide smiles appear on their otherwise featureless heads.
Are those crazy berserker guy looking things then that we saw earlier when we saved Perrin? Yeah, just a whole lot of traveling around basically for the duration of this thing. Can somebody else?
That's basically what you're seeing.
Yeah, can somebody else press the button and explore as well?
Yeah.
I mean, I say that out loud as I'm looking around.
Sure, I'll push it.
All right.
I mean, that way, I mean, really, in all actuality, we could just explore this entire place ahead of time.
Yeah. So where are you sending your eye?
Well,
I would tell you where I went.
As I'll say, which direction did you go? Where's my eye? Using me?
I went down
you.
to the right.
Right.
I didn't go down the hole in the room with the broken over tower, so if you want to go down through that hole.
But you went to the right?
Yeah, I went right to where that statue head on the ground was.
Okay, and you kept going that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so basically I plan to do a perimeter sweep. And this just kind of breaks the whole map, allowing you to do this.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I mean,
All right.
does the magic fade for some unknown reason early?
Unfortunately, no.
I mean, that's up to you.
You've checked the room with the tower.
So we went through the room with the tower. So I was thinking if you wanted to go through that hole, since we came through that circle bit and then that one and then to the where we're at, I went right into the skull room, so the tower room with the hole in it. If you wanted to go through there, Yeah, I didn't go down into there.
Okay, that's where you're at. You're in there with
Yeah.
the room.
Yeah, it
Well,
kind of
with the
sucks that
eyeball,
it
it's
just
got
does
my
this.
form of seeing, right? Oh, hello.
It's got half of your seeing. It's 30 feet.
Okay, so
Yeah.
looking down the hole, look how far down does it look like it goes? Does it go the whole 30 feet?
Where did you go?
So the
I mean,
tower room with the hole in it that we walked by.
Yeah.
You can just come back. Like, that's fine.
oh, there you are.
Yeah. This is all
okay.
just kind of like at this point.
I
You've
just knew
seen
rid of
it.
me. Try to
You want to
try
come
to
Yeah.
back? Just come back. Like,
Oh, okay.
I'm letting you know all of this aloud
So I
as
go
we're
down the
resting.
hole.
yeah, we got 2 eyes floating around. Like, I'm just gonna sit here and wait with Lorena until.
Yeah, we could have 3, and she could be on watch if you wanted.
Actually,
At
put
the
her.
same time.
Whatever you want to do.
Ooh.
It's up to you whether you want to sit and wait while you hear us jabber to ourselves.
Sure. Yeah. It's fine.
Okay. I'll check the side corridors.
All right.
I would ask you though if you know anything about
Okay.
shadowy figures, Perrin.
Yeah.
Since we've
in
been encountering a
here-
lot of
I
undead.
probably know a lot about shadowy figures. To be quite honest, I probably know a decent amount about them. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I roll
I see
religion?
those.
I know about that shadowy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I know a lot.
I'm just traversing through the tunnels.
Okay.
Yeah,
Would you like me
we're
to tell you what you're seeing, or just look
Oh
at
yeah,
the
you
map?
can definitely give me whatever box text you want to give.
All right, and the Rimor Haas room that you were in earlier, first one
Yep,
you came to.
Yep.
This enormously cave has glassy walls, a smooth domed ceiling 40 feet overhead. The cavern contains 2 large pools, both of which have steam rising from them. There was nothing up here that you looked at. H23.
I find another
this
hole.
Oh, you see something interesting, it looks like. I decided to switch over just real quick to Twitch.
Why? Okay. Yeah. In 23, bulbous cavern walls, a smooth glass ceiling line, dripping icicle. A wisp of steam rises around a circular pool in the north cave. South pool of the is shallow crater filled with oversized snowballs. Yeah, where'd you go? Oh, you're
I just kind of moving around these small tunnels down here below.
okay. Well,
I know
got
I threw
something.
you off. Sorry. Let me go back.
Yeah. Well, there are just some things that are hidden, some things that aren't hidden.
Well, I don't know how much I want to see with this eye. All right, so I'm in the room with these creatures. Oh, I came to another room, had another set of them. Okay.
Yeah. So let's move you on down.
Go ahead.
27, clean to 30-foot high wall. The ceiling in the cavern is 4 circles have grown length. Bed in the south wall, cylindrical dome building made of seamlessly black stone, decorated faintly glowing constellations. Rim-covered statues of Himian wizard stands in front of the building, gazing outward atop with 3-foot high stone pedestal. The building and statues are raised by 5-foot high curved stone platforms enclosed by the lower wall and stone. Okay, so you come up around here. You find
Yep, I find something.
icicles clinging to 20-foot high ceilings. These ice caverns embedded in the south wall, domed, circular building, a frost-covered statue. A human wizard stands outside of it, gazing outward from the top of a 3-foot high stone pedestal. Building and statue rest on 5-foot high curved stone platform with closed walls. And you see several ice piercers clinging to the ceiling.
Alrighty then.
So
And
we
I'll start
basically know
moving down
what
to those
to
other little tunnels.
expect.
Okay.
I see these two.
Yeah. This here happens to be Drow outpost. Much of this building has collapsed, but the front room is intact and also free of ice and frost. The remnants of smashed furnishings suggest that the room once served as the wizard's workshop. Atop of the splintered table is a brimstone cube small enough to hold in a hand. The air around the cube ripples as it seems to be putting out enough dry heat to warm. You see a drow mage kind of sitting there doing a ritual.
Arcana to see if I know the ritual.
All right.
Yeah, 13.
All right. What was that? 28.
Rephrase that. 10. I was going by the wrong character's Arcana.
Okay. You think it's some kind of communication spell?
Okay.
You're here. Age 30. Cavern's 15-foot high ceiling, smaller dead-end cave. At the back of it, sticking out of the larger cave floor, is a 60-degree angle. Is a giant-sized wooden spear that is obsidian tipped, pointing upward. The weapon glows with a faint, cold light. Okay. And it's here.
Are those trees growing in there?
Yep. The frozen grove. The grove of forest-covered trees fills its 50-foot high cavern, in the floor of which mixture of ice, earth and ice. Some magic or miracle, the trees are alive. The canopies are thick and frosty leaves. Their branches bearing purple pears that hang like ornaments. A low wall, broken in several places, threads its way through the grove, which is surrounded by 6 exits. Which you go up or?
Yeah, I go up.
Okay.
Brings me
And
back
it takes.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll head up to the right.
Age 25. Oh, up to here.
Oh, that looks like a. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a friggin' maze.
Mm-hmm. So you got there. H20 is Typhoid, you are in an ice crypt.
Gotcha.
Because if you notice, someone's just on the other side of the wall from you.
Yep, we're sharing. I'm sharing everything I see.
There's still, and we're all 4 of us are in the room, and these guys are just sending these little things out.
Yeah.
We got an Arcane Eye that just lets us see.
I'm good.
Yep.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. There's there's a drow, there's a lot of holes.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff
of
here, but we know what to expect.
Yeah. No, keep going. Yeah.
This is just a 15-foot hole that you came out of. You see passage to the north and to the south. Larval.
I'll go north.
All right. 16. You see 20-foot high dome ceiling, icicles, just big open ice cave.
It's gonna be interesting.
You go up, you start hearing cackles of.
I think I'm hearing hyenas.
What did I say? Was it cackles or was that a different word? Page 17. Yips and barks.
Okay, so I'm hearing the hyenas he was talking about earlier.
The kobolds, yeah.
Or whatever, yeah. Kobolds. No. But I heard you say something about hyenas.
Careful.
Kobolds are further up. What are these shadowy looking? These